Good morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning to the people that's here early and on time. And also good morning to the people that's going to replay the show today. That means a lot too. Girl, I wish I could save you, but I can't. That girl took me for Spider-Man. Superman. Cause great at how yes. You keep doing no hands. How they your mind, man. They don't even come back to the dance. When you talk about your ex, I know it's facts. I feel you. Feel the same 1,000,000. Exciting you, I'm in you. Way we fuck is better than what we did. And honestly, you should spend some ninja. Now admit I wish I could save you. This girl took me for Spider-Man, Superman. Initial Lawrence in the building. Shout out Initial Lawrence. I wish I could save you, but I can't. That girl took me to Spider-Man, Superman. Time passes whether we're looking at the clock or not. Time passes whether I'm copying you that watch or not. You kept asking if I'm extending that spot or not. Since you got what you wanted, we don't talk a lot. Lucky for you, I don't just love you for you. I love you for who you tell me. Dame in the building, Dame in the building. My boy put up on his B-Day. Shout out my dog Dame, man. Shout out my dog Dame. Save her right. This girl wants me to save her right again. This girl wants me. This girl wants me to save her right again. Took me for Spider-Man. Took me for Superman. This girl wants me. I don't let it whooping like you bought that shit, but it's that shit. I mean, I gotta come to make you late. I gotta come to make you right. Kill, going through a nigga mind. Put a little number, can't run. Ain't no right. These niggas in the man, breathe. Oh, we ain't gonna play around. We ain't gonna ride around. Nigga block one of these niggas in the man. Real cold, we ain't gonna play around. Yeah. All that chain line connecting, she had to drop that bitch. He must have thought I was gonna stay around. Yeah, out of her. I wish a nigga would try me like I am that bitch. I got niggas that don't play fast. They probably with my chest. The bitch ain't never booked me for nothing. So try me if you want to. Oh, this first time I won't be the one. Money, shit on hoes going through a bitch mind. Oh, God. I don't let that different like you bought that shit, but stop that shit. I mean, I gotta come to make you later. Kill going for one nigga mine, but I'm just holding up and can't run. Sitting in a block, one of these nights, get a little man. Football, we ain't gonna play around. We ain't gonna ride around. Sitting in a block, one of these nights, get a little man. Football, we ain't gonna play around. Oh, we ain't rock around. Bed can't hurt a nigga for a couple days, baby. Fuck your baby mama, ain't no snippet there. I hope she ever did, baby. Niggas wanna tell the police everything, but tell them how they live. Say, I've been in the streets, no sleep, told me he ain't seen a bed lately. I've been tripping about the features. I remember I had the biscuit and fight the chicken in the trenches. Tripping, gratified, murder me, the pop a jigger, smoke a black, waiting for my eye to kick in. Rob a nigga flex, she stick back, and I'm gonna ride with it. All of that dope, like you buy that shit, but stop that shit. I pop that bitch, slide to your block, murder nigga, then I'm out that shit.
This is the last song, y'all. This is the last song.
Like you buy that shit, but stop that shit. I pop that bitch, slide to your
Fact,
block,
John,
murder
no
nigga,
fact.
all of that dope, like you buy that shit, but stop that shit. I mean, I got something to make you laugh.
Murder,
Kill, going to one nigga, my holding up and can't run. Ain't nigga right, sitting in a block, one of these nights, get a little man. Fuck, we ain't gonna play around. We ain't gonna ride around. Sitting in a block, one of these nights, get a little man. Fuck, we ain't gonna play around. We ain't gonna play around.
Yeah, that's consistency, man. Consistency is everything in life. Uh, you want anything, you got to pray and be consistent, for sure. Pray, follow God path, and be consistent. Good morning to every single body that's in here today. Excuse me. Welcome back to another Daily Facts and Stats show. Welcome back to another Daily Facts and Stats show. 2 shout outs this morning from me. 2 shout outs this morning from me. It's so wild to sit back and witness all the people that just genuinely support me for what I chose to do. Like when it comes to Facts and Stats Daily, and now when it comes to gaming. Where am I going with that? 2 Turn. Personal shout out to 2 Turn. Personal shout out to 2 Turn. 2 Turn pulled up yesterday. 2 Turn was in a I think he was in a Twitch and a TikTok yesterday. He pulled up to the TikTok. I didn't even know who he was. He put up to the TikTok and he subbed on TikTok. That right there mean a lot to me. Like I ain't gonna. It's only a couple of dollars. You know what I'm saying? It don't really like $5. That means a lot to me, bro. To go out your way, and I think he's a member on YouTube. I think he's a subscriber on Playback, and then he subbed to me on TikTok. That means he is extending his support for a young man on all the different paths and journeys that he's on and all the platforms that I'm building. That mean a lot, bro. That's a little insane. So I'm personally giving you a shout out to Turn. Man, a lot like yesterday, bro. Thank you so much for that. Also, my dog, bro. My dog, level 3 member, been rocking with me for years, like 4 years probably now. Shout out to my dog Dane. My dog Dane B-Day today. Show my dog love. You follow him on Twitter. Show him love if you in here. You know, say type happy B-Day to my man or whatever the case may be. I'm super duper happy for him. And just keep grinding, bro. Keep doing your thing. My bad, yeah. No, all love for sure. All love for sure. But anyways, yeah. So that's that. Shout out to 2 Turn. Shout out to Dame. One Dame B-Day. 2 Turn for extending his support across numerous platforms. That's wild to me. So if anybody that don't know, majority of y'all do know, but I'm pretty sure it's probably somebody new in here if it is. When I am not live on TikTok, I said TikTok. when I am not live on hosting the show, I got back into gaming last month. Um, and the community is rapidly growing that I'm building on that side of things on TikTok, and just from an overall general standpoint. So with that being said, if you are in here, the show is live on Twitch right now, but if you are in here, um, make sure you all follow me on Twitch. Make sure you all follow me on Twitch. I got 1,409 followers. That's a blessing. Make sure y'all follow me on Twitch. I'm gonna drop that Twitch link in the chat. And again, I go live after the show, probably like 30 minutes after the show, hour after the show. I give myself a little break or whatever the case may be. Probably read or watch a video, and then I'll go live. That's my Twitch in the chat. And also on TikTok, I'm now at 2,641 followers. In a couple of weeks, I'll probably in like a week and a half or two, I'll be at 3,000. That's how fast I'm growing on TikTok. So if you want to follow me on TikTok and watch me play 2K or whatever the case may be and win some money, follow me on TikTok and Twitch. That's what I do from a gaming standpoint outside of Facts and Stats. And I tell them the same thing. When I'm not playing the game, I also host my own sports show Monday through Friday at 11 a.m. And I've been getting a lot of folks to subscribe. So that means a lot, you know. So with that being said, if you are in here, speaking of subscribing, do not forget to subscribe to the platform. Do not forget to subscribe to Fact and Stats at 873 subscribers, 27 away from 900. Gotta clap to that. 27 away from 900. Started the show or moved the show to YouTube in November. And yeah, man, it's a blessing. So if you are in here, you're not subscribed, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Also, I'm gonna jump back to the front of the message scrolling at the bottom. If you are in here, you did not like the video yet, make sure y'all like the video as well. That also helps the algorithm out for somebody that's surfing on YouTube to come across Facts and Stats and be willing to tap in, whether you come on the stage, whether they type in the chat, whatever the case may be. Also, make sure y'all comment. I'm getting a headache, Mo. Like how I wake up with a headache. Hey, how do somebody wake up with a headache? Like, I'm just curious. Like, what causes somebody to wake up with a headache? Like, I wasn't hungry. I ate dinner. Like, what causes somebody to wake up? It's not even a headache. It's like, I don't know. Somebody answer that. Somebody let me know something real quick. Bad sleep. I got like 7 hours of sleep though. Somebody said bad energy around you. Dehydration. Yeah, let me continue to sip my water. All right, my bad, y'all. Oof. Shout out my dog EXO for being in here too. Damn, my dog EXO in here early. That mean a lot. No funny. My dog EXO in here early. What I was about to say. Oh, yeah. Make sure you like the video, comment like I said already. I also spoke to sharing. I also spoke to subscribing as well. Turn on the brightness on your screens. Also, if you want to extend your support for the platform, which I greatly appreciate, I would love for everybody that's in here to become a member. How do you become a member? The link is in the description on this video to become a member. All members have different abilities to send customized emotes, or all have the ability to send different customized emotes in the chat. They also have different customized perks, discounts on apparel, VIP priority, same as subscribing on Facts and Stats Playback Room, and etc. And etc. Damn. So yeah, I would love for everybody to become a member that's not a member. Also, you can send super chats and super stickers in the chat at any time. No, the amount don't matter to me. I'll be greatly appreciated. I'll be gratefully thankful. I say, and as you see floating at the bottom of the screen, all extended support is appreciated. All extended support is appreciated. All extended support is appreciated. The Fact and Stats Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok is all at Fact and Stats _ The Fact and Stats Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok is all at Fact and Stats _. Make sure y'all follow Fact and Stats on those platforms as well. As I distribute clips from the podcast episodes that I record to those platforms, and the Twitter is really the most important one to follow because it lets you know when the show moves to playback or when we're having a watch party in playback or whatever the case may be. Speaking of playback, make sure you all sign up and join the Fact and Stats Playback Room. What is Playback? Playback is an app you can easily download where we watch NBA games, not at its back. Where we watch NBA games, not at its back on a night-to-night basis, every single night. So last night, the Lakers and Hornets game was on in the room, and we'll get to that in a second. I think the room is at 1,667 members right now. So road to 2,000. So if you are in here, you are not a part of Fact and Stats Playback Room, make sure you all join the room. How can you? The easiest way. Download the app is one way, but also clicking the link in the description on this video and click that URL that says live. That link that says live nightly watch parties. And just click that URL right there, and that'll take you right to the playback room. Right to the playback room. Also, if you're interested in any Fact and Stats apparel at any time, check out the website, factandstats.us. I will be working on a new design or two to get going to the streets. And then last but not least, Fact and Stats Gambling Discord. If you want to join the Fact and Stats Gambling Discord, feel free. The link should be on this page. If the link is on this page and it's not working, feel free to DM me on either platform, and I'll send you the Discord link to your phone. It's supposed to be a Who Sold Your Parlay. Let me see. I think I was 2 off though. Yeah, I had a good parlay last night, in my opinion. I ain't gonna lie. Whenever the Lakers play, I'm not a Laker fan. I'm a Laker supporter. It's a difference. It ain't no difference when Luka was in Dallas. I'm not a Laker fan. I'm a Laker supporter. Let's get that clear. I'm not a Suns fan. I'm a Suns supporter. I'm only a Heat fan. I would never have 2 teams ever. Josh, good morning, brother. And again, it's Lakers in a second. I don't want to jump all the way there right now. I'll speak to them in a second. My parlay lost because Luka didn't get 19, Reeves didn't get 14, and the Lakers just freaking lost. But I do know one thing for certain though. Whenever the Lakers play, I'm betting Luka and LeBron rebounds and Luka and LeBron assists. Like those are locks for me. Those guys are going to rebound and distribute the ball the whole entire game now. Jackson Hayes is not even going to play 30 minutes a night. So those guys are going to be called upon to rebound the ball a lot. I think Hayes played like 18 minutes last night or 20, something like that. Those guys are going to be called to rebound the ball a lot. So, this joint limits. I only put $18 on. I don't really care. I should in the Discord. It is what it is. I may be back tonight. We'll see. Because I sort of kind of been shying away from FanDuel a little bit. Just because it's just no point for me, to be honest. Because of what I do on the gaming aspect of things. So, yeah. We're going to go ahead and get the show started. Jordan Woods was good with you, Brody. Heavenson was good.
Yo,
they played Nuggets.
good, bro.
I was good. I think the Nuggets win that game, bro. I'm just being real. Reeves really got thrown out. Austin bum Reeves. Don't do that. A lot of them was bad last night, man. Don't just put a lot of them speaking to Luka. Attack Luka. If you're gonna attack anybody last night, attack Luka. Don't attack Austin Reeves, bro. Attack Luka. Nigga, y'all can't point to Austin Reeves having 8 points and say Austin bum Reeves. Nigga, Luka's a liability.
I heard Luka didn't have the ball enough.
I see. I've been hearing that and seeing that too,
bro. Like,
and I also seen West tweet something like Luka. I think I don't know if he was trolling, but Luka role player Reeves. Luka role player Doncic, some shit like that. He said LeBron turns guys into role players. I don't know.
LeBron usage rate is actually down 4%
since the trade.
Luka's is too, but LeBron went from 31 to 27. Like people just be yapping, bro. Like
LaMelo Ball, bitches. Fuck you. My man came in LA and fucking cooked up. Nigga say he can't beat a PG of a playoff team. Okay.
He can't.
They not gonna talk about him slowing the ball down at the fourth quarter and making plays and setting up his teammates. They ain't gonna talk about that though. He only played free ball though at LA Fitness. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Special.
OG.
Good morning.
Have some talk, BJ.
Good morning, BJ.
Heavenson, buenos dias.
Good morning.
Hello. Okay, so I'm trying to read this.
You okay?
Yeah, I'm just trying to read it. which angle I should take. Should I stay with my question or should I pivot? Uh, mm, 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 mm.
Take your time.
Somebody subscribed this morning. Thank you. Somebody subscribed this morning. Thank you.
Do you have an NFL stage?
Exactly. So I'm going to pivot real quick. Let me take this out the title real quick, and we're just going to start there with the Lakers game and talk about the NBA basketball in
Shit.
general.
Okay.
Real quick. Yeah, we're just going to pivot right there real quick instead of going college basketball. There's no
Really?
point why I
I
haven't
came
sent
up
up
with
here.
college basketball. Okay, let me drop.
No, there's no point. There's no point why I haven't sent up here. It's really it doesn't make sense to pivot to that.
No, I came up here for college basketball. So if we're not talking about
Oh my
basketball,
God.
why are we here? I don't know why we here.
Since when did she watch college hoops, bro? When did this happen?
Quick little pivot. Man, I have nothing to. I have one thing. I have to say. I think AJ Allen asked me how I feel about the game last night, and I'm in and out of the game, but I'm seeing the crunch time. I'm seeing the comeback. I seen the run the Hornets went on. I'm watching it, but I'm watching it. I ain't really like lock in. It's like the last 3-4 minutes, but I'm watching it at the same time though while I'm playing the game. And I mean, bro, this is deep. We're going to see numerous games like this where teams choose to attack one person. Unfortunately, that's my favorite player, but it's going to happen. And throughout that fourth quarter, now granted, a lot of the plays they did not score a basket on, but they made sure to involve him in every single action, probably like the last 5 minutes of the game or something like that. And the one that made me mad was the only one that made me mad was the Miles Bridges 3, where I think they trapped LaMelo on the right high about a half court line of the right wing, I want to say it was. And he swung it around, and then he swung it to Miles Bridges actually. And I think Josh Green came back up to set the screen again for Luka to get onto Miles. And before Luka, like he was running, but he wasn't running. So Miles was like, all right, he ain't really here for let me just pull up. Now, granted, that's Miles Bridges pulling it through. You like, all right, you live with that, whatever the fuck, whatever the case may be. But if he's running and getting there, he probably don't shoot that three. I think Miles shot that in momentum. Like they shot that off of like in rhythm, I want to say, because like they were rolling at that point. That's the only one I was upset with. LaMelo getting by him or LaMelo doing LaMelo like thing. Like it's okay, it's LaMelo ball. But yeah, man, the defensive side is gonna be a problem, and I feel like the Lakers don't have the defensive personnel that the Mavs did that can hide some of them things at the rim or whatever the case may be. When when you get by Luka or the way they just team defended, period. The Mavericks were a great team defense. Like they defended as a team with all 5 guys. And they didn't really allow much ISO ball for the most part. They crowded the paint a little bit. You can look at the Minnesota series against Ant and there's other series as well. Only one that was really getting their game off, in my opinion, like freely, in that Western Conference playoff run was SGA, because SGA doesn't call upon for screens for the most part. Like he'll just take you one-on-one. And you live with that. So as long as the other guys wasn't hitting, they wasn't hitting. But I mean, what did it score? I mean, that's all I really got to say about the game, bro. Luka shot poorly. I don't know. He shot really terrible. Reed wasn't good. It just was a bad loss from my opinion for the Lakers. That's really all I got to say. It was a bad loss. And I just want to highlight teams are going to be involved in Luka in a lot of action 24/7. And if Hayes can't play 30 minutes, 35 minutes a game, you don't really have no big man, and then you're gonna be playing small ball a lot, and then you're gonna have Luka and Reeves on the court, and probably even Rui. And I don't know, bro. So all in all, the Lakers thing this season for me is I'm not really putting too much thought into it. For me personally, when Mark Williams was coming aboard, I thought, okay, you can have a little bit more hope because that's a guy that you can play 30 minutes more so comfortably. They don't have a center on this roster right now that they can do that with. So when I look at this current roster with Luka and LeBron, 2 special players, obviously, I'm not really putting too much thought process for what this team can do in the Western Conference, because I know, and especially in playoff series, what they'll probably be going up against and how difficult it will be, in my opinion. So that's all I got to say about to start it off.
I mean, sure. I think sometimes I'll be watching, not from you, not this is not towards you, like not towards you. I think I'll be watching different basketball games than other people sometimes. Like I heard a lot about the defense last night. I don't see how you watch that game and see the offense wasn't clearly the problem. Like being in control for 40 minutes of the game,
Yeah,
and we went on we had a 23-1 run that we gave up, and we scored 1 point in like 5 or 6 minutes, 6 or 7 minutes, or some shit like that. Like that's the issue. The offense is the issue. It's not the defense. We turned the ball over 19 times, couldn't score a bucket when they were making their shots. And I went back and watched the defensive possession. Somebody did a cut up of him of Luca.
I
We had
saw it
like
too.
two. Yeah, it was like two blow bys, but the rest of them, I'm like, okay. Like I'm like, okay, he's not the best defender in the world, but it's like though the shots that they ended up taking, I'm like, damn, they either made a tough shot or they missed a shot.
They missed it. Yeah,
Defense wasn't the issue. Like it was the offense. They scored like the defense throughout most of that game was fine. Like I know it's going to be amplified when teams, mismatch hunch more in the playoffs, but our offense was trash last night, and because I don't expect that to continue, I'm more concerned about the loss as far as like standings as opposed to like the actual basketball team. Like I don't like losing games like that for like standings purposes. Like those are games you want to have in your back pocket. So when you move forward, you face tougher competition. It's like,
You have leeway.
yeah, and that's really it. The team will be like I know what the team is going to be at the end of the year. Like team will be fine.
That's
Offense will be really good. Defense will be good for the well. The defense will be mid to slightly below average, and that's what the team is going to be. And then wherever that takes them, that takes them. But like using that game as an overall takeaway for like the defense being the main issue, I think is a bit short sighted because their offense was piss poor last night, and you could clearly see there's a lot of. I mean, Luka had 5 turnovers in the first 6 minutes, some shit like that. And a lot of these turnovers that you're seeing are clearly chemistry turnovers. Um, like guys expecting one guy to be here versus one guy to be there. You seeing LeBron and Luka sit at spurts of time together. You seeing LeBron and Luka's usage go down by 4% since they've been playing it. So they're figuring shit out. Like, and Luka's been shooting terribly. Like, these are just things that probably won't continue. We went to the same thing earlier in the season with the offense, where it was like, oh my goodness, the offense started good for the first 2 games, then it went in the shitter, and then it gradually got back and it was really good, and then we made the trade. So they're fine. Like I just don't like dropping games like that because the standings are gonna be tight. And I don't want to, those are the types of games that lower your ceiling of how far you can climb up. But as long as they stay top 6, it's like it's whatever.
yeah. I know it wasn't directed to me, but nah, I agree. But damn, overall I agree. Yeah, yeah, okay.
I agree with
It's you gotta realize you gotta be on this side, bro. If you're gonna be over, it's gonna be the word is annoying. The shit is just annoying to watch. Like you can know that it's gonna be better. You can know that things are gonna improve. They get chemistry. It's just annoying to watch the process, and that's why I've had to divorce myself of it over different machinations of teams over the years. Because like I know it always happens. It literally happens every year. It's like oh shit, and then they end up going on a run. Or they get it together, play good basketball at the end of the year, and then whatever happens, happens. But
and then
it's
everybody
annoying to watch.
expectations.
I do have a question.
Hmm.
So what's your thoughts going into tonight's game then? Because that's
Oh,
gonna be a
tonight? No,
difficult game.
tonight. To no. Tonight, I'm cool with like again. Tonight is the one where because I didn't think they would lose multiple games like this to those bad teams for the rest of the year after they made the trade. I think I
Yeah,
just underestimated how much not the defense, but how much the offense would have ruts while they figure it out. But tonight they got to win this game. They got to win this game. You can't lose. You can't drop 3 of those games to lesser teams. Like
Just
you can't do that.
for standing purposes.
Yeah,
They
for standings purposes. Yeah. Again,
like
I'm giving Luca like 6 or 7 more games
yeah.
before I'm like, oh my goodness. But for standings purposes, you can't lose these 3 games. Like
Yeah.
because then it's gonna lower your ceiling. It lowers your ceiling. Then you're talking about instead of, I don't think they were ever gonna 2 seed was a good goal, but I didn't think they were gonna be the 2 seed. Now you're talking about from 3 to 5, that shifts to like 4 to 7.
Having home court advantage type of thing in the playoffs.
Yeah. And then the main goal should really be to be the 4th seed because you can pretty much avoid OKC into the conference finals, and you'll probably have a good matchup in that first round if you're the 4th seed. So that should be the goal, be the 4th seed.
Yeah.
So gotta win this game.
I don't like. I agree with
wait,
you.
am I tripping? I thought 4 and 5 play 1-8.
Oh yeah, but I'm assuming like I thought they play the lower seed, and I think that 3-6 matchup has the potential to be an upset. So the one could play the 6, or do they not play the? Do they?
Nah, 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 nah. It don't go like that.
The winner of 1-8 plays 4-5.
Yeah,
Oh, it's just 4-5 no matter
yeah,
what.
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, then shit, I would rather be 6 almost. Then fuck it, fuck it.
I was like, I agree with
Give me 3 or 6 then. Fuck it. That's beautiful.
I was gonna I agree, like I just think it's an overreact. I don't know what the fuck people. I don't know. I feel like when the trade happened, we kind of set the bar of nobody really wins shit when a big trade happens at the trade deadline, and like he's a big piece, and so he's gonna need time to acclimate. And then on top of that, like he hasn't been playing basketball for like a long ass time. So
This is his longest layoff ever.
yeah, so he has to like so on top of him coming back from injury and he hasn't played basketball in a long time, he's coming into a situation where like it's just completely different. And he is a big part of the offense.
Almost like we did this with LeBron like 2 months ago. Interesting.
So like everybody just has to like reacclimate. That's just what it is. And I feel like the defensive stuff we already knew. That's why everybody was like, we need to build a more defensive slanted team. So I don't know why everybody's like like I just don't know I just don't understand what's happening. Like I just feel like there's realistic expectations for the team, whereas it's like, okay, let's just do a run. Let's see what we do in the playoffs just to like build like chemistry, because probably next season is what we're looking at for sure.
Yeah,
I thought that's what we all said. I don't know what is happening. Like,
you know how it goes, bro. You know what's happening, bro.
What is going on? I'm so confused. So
that's where I'm at, though.
Yeah, so like they lost the Hornets. Like you see what happened, you see where they need to tweak or whatever. I just feel like these are kind of like dry runs for next season. I'm not.
This is people don't follow. It's because people don't follow the team. This has been their year literally all year. Like this is like.
This is the thing. Fuck following the team. Just like historically, whenever there is a big move at the trade deadline, the team don't really win shit. Like when I mean win shit, I mean like win a championship, because it's too much. It's too big of a change. Like I don't know. I just don't understand. Like I just don't understand why. Like
you know why.
You're right. Anyways, so I just feel like we just gotta like they lost. We saw the issues, which is issues that we know. Like they had an issue offensively to me. Like it was complete shit. Like I don't know if everybody was just rusty. I don't know what the fuck that was. But like they gotta like, I guess they'll figure that shit out. Like one of the big reasons was like Luka, I think he was 1 for 9 from 3, right? Like he didn't hit his first 3 until like the third quarter or something.
Yeah.
And he's hit a 3, I think, every game for I don't know how fucking long. So he is dead rusty for sure. But
Dream Shake, tell me why you typed that. Mish, what's
No,
good?
well, let's do this. And this is gonna be my approach with this moving forward. Either get a mic or just bet me. Just bet me. Unless I had 2 teams that I said I wouldn't bet them to beat. Denver and OKC. If you were anybody else versus them in a playoff series, just bet me. Don't give me fake woke, fucking or fake pessimism troll. Just bet me. That's all you gotta do. Like it's really that simple. If you're that confident that I'll give you injury protected players too. Like if everybody healthy, we can go. If the guys are there, just bet. It's really simple. Like
you said anybody but Denver and OKC.
Yeah, anybody but Denver, OKC. That's really it, and that's been my stance all season. That's not moving the
So
goalposts.
you
That's what I've been saying.
you scared of them too.
You said what?
You scared of them too.
How many times I gotta say yes? What the fuck? I've been saying this all year.
He said outside of Denver there.
Yeah,
Denver and OKC. Those are the 2.
Denver and OKC.
Which has been my stance since like
the
start of the year, pretty much.
Like people have in their minds that like because Lakers got Luka, they're supposed to just feel like they can beat everybody, and they're projecting that onto like myself and Jordan and whoever else. Like
they're not even projecting. I know Bear messing with me. They're not even.
Well, I'm not talking about Bear. I'm just saying like.
Oh yeah, no. I mean I think they're being disingenuous. Like they're being willfully obtuse. That's all.
The whole time since the trade happened, all we've been saying is like we don't give a fuck about what's happening. We got Luka. Meaning, and we've been talking about the future and like next season and shit like that. Like it is what it is. Like I don't know. I don't know what this is. I'm just like if we want to be nasty, we can be nasty. I don't mind it. Like I can get that nasty shit off, but like we'll see.
You're not scared of Minnie, Jordan? Not necessarily scared, but you're not worried.
No, I think many could. I think many could present. I was thinking about that last night, BJ. Actually, it's
Me
funny you
too.
mentioned me.
Me too.
I was
Me
thinking.
too.
I think many could present the issue just because of physicality. But their offense is just. It's gonna have to be Ant,
And I
bro.
feel like that's a good, that'd be a nice blow for blow series. Like
It would.
it just
It would. No,
depends
that would
on
be a good
what role
series.
players play the best.
Yeah. Yeah. I just don't think they have enough creators ultimately.
Yeah. Outside
But I think that would be a
of
good series, though. I think they.
But it depends how like you guys are right. It depends how the role players play. Like if J Mac can hit because J Mac's been playing better and Nas and shit like that. So like
at least I know Nas. I
I'm
know
not
Nas
gonna lie,
don't care. Nas was there last year.
Dilly could do some damage against
Because one we do a good job of like we do some things well defensively, and I think some of the things we do well defensively lend towards a mini series. Like I think Ant would be able to have his way, but anybody else, I'm not even like attacking the close. I'm not worried about them other dudes, bro.
Mish, respectfully, I'm reading. I'm just reading comments, by the way. I'm not a Laker fan, by the way. Laker supporters, whatever the case may be, you're probably referring to the whole Laker bunch. I have not seen anybody that's on the Lakers side say, yeah, we're winning the chip this year. I have not seen that. If you've seen that, let me know. I'm asking Jordan Woods and haven't seen it. I don't know, but have y'all seen that? If y'all did, just be honest. Have y'all seen that Laker fans that are going to win it all this year?
Maybe a couple, but like not enough to say those would not enough that. Not enough to say that that's what Lakers fans are saying. I would say that.
Okay.
When the trade happened, some Lakers fans were upset that it happened because they were like, we were just a couple pieces away from winning a championship and you traded AD. And I was like, all right. Like, I know.
Yeah.
Y'all blew the shit out of me.
I really think
that's what I've heard for like some of the like some of the platforms that hold Lakers stuff in like Playback and shit. Like that's what they were saying. So it is if they did do like a 180 after like a few days and was like, yeah, now we're winning a chip, even though they were upset that they traded AD because they felt they were closer with AD, then that's a different conversation. But I haven't heard that 180.
Okay. Mish, you could be right, by the way, Mish. You could be
the
right.
most that I've heard is they think like the ceiling may have gotten there, but I think there's a difference between like saying, okay, what can we do versus like what's the baseline? Like I have a ceiling for this team, but like what I think is actually going to happen might be slightly below that because it's like, what's the floor? And then you have your baseline in the middle, and then you have the ceiling. That's just how it goes.
I just think the Western Conference playoffs are going to be really fun, and I'm glad BJ
So
was the
fun.
Wolves because when I think of the Wolves, I do think that's a series where Ant can thrive, and I think if Ant is thriving, then everybody else is thriving around him. Sometimes, for the most part, like Ant got his game going inside out, outside in, whatever the case may be. Then you can see a lot of open shots for guys like Nah or J Mac, and even at that point, Julius Randle, whatever the case may be, and Nas and Rudy, how he impacted the game on the glass and on the defensive side. So that actually be a fun series. I think I want that series more than anything right now. I think I want the Wolves.
No, that would be a great series. I would love to see that.
I think I want that.
That'd be a great bump, bro.
Rudy on the glass?
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
I ain't want to cut nobody out. I just want to make sure y'all heard me.
Yeah, I'm saying like I'm not saying Rudy gonna be getting 20 rebounds or 15 rebounds or nothing like that, but I'm just saying like his impact, like offensive rebounding, things of that nature.
I know who he is. Sometimes he be getting 4 rebounds. I know who he is.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, Luka and Brown. And that's one more thing I say before Tez goes. Another thing is like you can clearly see with LeBron specifically, there's just, and this is always the case when we face teams like this or we're in matchups like this, he don't be trying to get to the rim for real until late in the game. And that's just not gonna be how the offense looks when we're in like higher leverage games in the playoffs. It just doesn't happen. Only got so many jumps left. So he's gonna play a certain way in like playoff basketball. I mean, I'm not saying anything we haven't seen for like the past 3 years. Yeah, downhill though, not just taking shots. So that's another thing, and that makes the offense look totally different. I think they need to both play in a poster just a little bit more, both Luka and LeBron. I will say that.
Austin not being there though, like you saw the difference in the offense. That shit crazy.
No, you definitely did, yeah. Because he was the only one that really looked like he was playing his normal game last night.
Him and Rui offensively was fine.
Mm-hmm.
DFS was okay too. Can you
Yeah,
scroll down? Can you scroll down? Sorry.
I think
I'm
Brown
sorry.
started like 3 for 3 in it, but then at one point he was like 4 for
Oh,
12.
you want to see this side?
No,
You want to see
no,
the Hornets?
the Lakers.
Brown box score look good. He was trash for like 2.5 quarters though. Like he wasn't good. I know the box score look okay, but he started like 3 for 4, 3 for 3, and then at one point during the game he was 4 for 12.
They barely got to the line.
Yeah, and he got to the line in the fourth quarter, so he was trash for most of that game.
Yeah, they got to the line 12
But
times.
I'm not high key. He should have been to the line more. Like he only got to the line because man hit him on the head. That was kind of crazy.
Oh yeah, and we
Yeah,
took
I'm on the
51
line.
threes last night too. Like that's just not our game.
Somebody commented on your tweet and said that's Luka game though.
That's not
How you
no.
feel?
And then somebody said, and a couple other people said, well, that's the way JJ want to play. That's why I said people just don't be listening. JJ literally gave the number of threes he would like the team to take per game. He literally said it was like low 40. I can't remember the specific number, but it was like low 40s. So like that's not no, it's not. It's just factually incorrect that that's the way we want to play. Like, but again, people just don't pay attention. I can't expect them because people got their own teams to pay attention to. So, but it's just not true. Like a lot of it was because things were so stagnant. It was like, okay, late clock or like bailout. I guess we shoot a three. And we shot a lot of them.
And you can see like from the threes I remember looking taking a lot of them were front rim. Like you can see his legs weren't there. Like he just not. I don't want to say it because then people are gonna talk like, well, we told you he fat.
He's not in game shape.
Yeah, but like he not in like he hasn't played basketball in how long? Like he got to get into game shape, I guess you want to say. Like
you know what the funniest thing about this is? Like Mish, OG, Dream Shake, a couple of other Nuggets fans. Whenever the Lakers lose, it's like a parade in here or something. Like,
bro, it's like
it's
damn.
like a parade. It's like it's just a game, y'all.
I mean, like we just lost.
I wasn't on this side, but it's just a game, y'all. Chill. It's one game.
You see what I be meaning? I can't even fake a reaction no more. It's like I don't be caring. Like they care. Like shit just be.
And then when Lakers win though, like nobody's saying nothing. Like that shit just.
We was winning for like 3 weeks.
No shit. This shit blowing.
Yeah, you know what the narrative is. You're supposed to do that.
Beesh.
He's supposed to do.
Don't drop bum games like that. Simple.
This is the interesting take, Dream Shake. Don't know if I agree with that. What else? I'm not seeing in the comment. Oh, there's no way in hell LeBron retired this year, bro. No,
I don't think that's a real person. Respectfully,
no All-Star game thing. He didn't even play. Like, come on, no way in hell LeBron retired this year.
Nigga think LeBron retiring after going to get Luka? Hell no, he retiring next year, bro.
I already got $100 locked in with good on the Lakers and Nuggets. They end up playing each other.
Dream Shake, Dream Shake. Hold on, Jordan Woods 960. Just DM me and bet. Like, don't talk in the chat. Just bet me, bro. I'll give you odds too.
Nug Life, I agree.
Nigga,
Heaven said what's doing this.
What possesses you?
Shout out my boy Jordan Woods, the bookie,
just
man.
throw away money, nigga.
What do you mean?
What you mean?
To Ed, bro. Like that's
somebody. Wait, what I
the
did?
Nugget.
Oh well, no shit. This is a terrible bet. I'm not gonna lie to you.
I'm not talking about a nurse. I'm talking about you. Wait. Oh, well, he typed the same thing. Oh, well, no.
Huh? Wait,
nah, niggas do basket be trying to throw their money.
What I do? Wes, what you talking about?
Talking about betting with the Lakers over the Nuggets, I think.
Oh, he thought that I was saying that. Oh, okay, his mic messed up. Okay, he back now. You thought I was saying that, Wes?
Yeah, I thought you were.
Oh, nah,
hell. I was about to say.
That's a terrible bet.
Big yoke over everybody, nigga.
That's awful, bro.
My 25-year 100. I'm not giving you them good odds.
Who? On what?
Somebody's put that in the YouTube chat. My 20. I was gonna give you 2-1, maybe.
So 25 to 100 on what? Lakers Nuggets?
We
just
got a couple
overall.
Nuggets fans in here. We got like 5 or 6 Nuggets fans inside of Factor Stats.
That's dumb.
Nah, they be in here. All them in here. Nug Light, Dream Shake, Aaron, Swiper. It's a couple of other ones. They be in here. We got
he a Nuggets fan. Oh,
guys not real odds makers like me, bro. Y'all gotta step y'all game up.
Yo,
what's good, bro?
Damn it.
I came in on the back end, but like I had to, do some shit. But I don't know if
how you feeling, gang?
How you feel about Luka fit with LeBron right now?
Are you
I don't really care about that. I'm just looking at their shot quality. Like
type shit.
From their twos and threes, the discrepancy is pretty crazy. Like they only took 39 twos, and they're a team that was packing up twos. They was scoring inside, get to the free throw line.
Wait. Am I tripping? Am I math right? You said he took 39 twos?
39 twos, 51 threes.
I don't know how
Okay.
many shots we took last night, but
Okay, my
we
bad. My
definitely
bad.
took
Yeah.
51 threes.
You're right to me. Yeah.
Yeah, I
I
mean,
was,
God
I was
damn,
looking at
that's a
that
lot of
wrong.
motherfucking threes.
nigga, 51 threes for a team that can't shoot.
I won't say can't shoot, but
Yeah, you kind of lost me
Sup,
at the
twin?
game.
How are you, brother?
I'm doing good, BJ. Like I'm just. You feel me? How you doing, brother?
we not the
I mean,
Celtics, so that's
tween,
my
lock
damn
in,
shame.
tween, lock in. Get your spell off. Tween,
Yeah, but
lock in.
like that's just like that discrepancy is just crazy to me. Like they were a team that was getting to the twos, they was getting to the rim, they was getting to the free throw line. They had one of the highest free throw discrepancy from a point differential. It's just like they playing a totally new style right now. I'm not saying it's bad. I'm not saying it's good. It's just different.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know how it's going. I'm not gonna say it's not gonna work. It's just, do they have that type of shooters when they're running pick and roll? They doubling Luca, they doubling Braun, and they're that kick out pass is Ruby in the corner, Gabe Vincent, like, and then it's a closeout. Like, are they that type of shooters that's gonna convert those?
Are they? Is Ruby that type of shooter, Tween?
I don't know. It's yet to be
Oh,
seen. I'm not gonna stamp it. I'm just saying that's how defenses are playing them. Dorian Finney-Smith was, nigga, every time they found him, he couldn't miss. Shit, I would have found him every time. But it's just like sometimes you're gonna turn down shots. Same with Rui. Rui had 4 shots that he turned down.
They turned a lot of shots last night.
You feel me? Like, I don't know. Is it a
That's where I am with
confidence
the
thing?
chemistry thing. Like all the guys. You talking about Luke and LeBron? I see like the role players are
That's
ones
what
that
I'm
are trying to
referring to, the
figure it
role
out.
players. I
Yeah,
don't
no,
like.
I agree. I think those are the ones because you see these guys like, okay, should I shot fake and drive? Should I shoot? Like that's what's leading to a lot of the offense being stagnant a lot of times too.
Exactly.
Last night in that game,
I'm not gonna
Like, it's
lie.
Out
just,
of
I
out
don't
of
know.
out of out of out of the 51 threes, how many did they hit?
not a lot. It was like 20-some%, right? Or was it?
yeah. I
I'm not
think
gonna
Luke
lie,
was
bro.
1 for
This
9,
my
Can you
and
last.
can you go to
This my
my
last
bad.
comment. My bad, Chaz. My bad. You good? Go. You good?
Now I just wanted to
So you
see
about to take them?
out of the 51,
You
I
want to see the
wanted to
box
see how
score?
much. Yeah.
I think Rui
Oh,
was 1 for
okay.
8.
But I ain't gonna lie, like I watched the game. They went on that little run, and when they went up like 11, I'm not gonna lie, I fell asleep, bro. So I didn't like see the fake comeback or none of that shit. Like, so I just wanted to see how the end of the game played out.
I
Go
mean, we got
down.
back into it. We started playing how we were playing early. We just, like I said, we had like a 7-8 minute stretch where it was 23-1. Like we couldn't hit shit. Just turn the
Yeah,
ball over.
yeah.
Um,
I,
things
and
were
I and I and
stagnant.
I'm not gonna lie. Like
I
I
don't think
can't.
the Lakers played the game that they're supposed to play, because I don't think JJ's like, yeah, Bron, I need you to get up 11 threes. That's the plan. Like, get them bitches up, 11 of them bitches. Like, I don't.
Mhm.
Okay, but all right.
But
One thing.
at the same time though, like I get it that they missed a lot of shots, but then it'll be different conversations if these shots actually fail. So like me personally, like y'all know, I don't really judge. Like I don't really judge misses because like realistically, a nigga ain't gonna make every shot. I judge the looks. Like are these good looks and the shots just not falling? I think that's pretty much what I seen a lot last night. Like I seen open looks. Granted, they did miss them, but they're still getting the looks that they want to have, and that's what I'm judging. I don't. The miss is cool. Yeah, if you're missing, yeah. Granted, don't shoot 51 fucking threes if none of the shots are going there. But then it's a different conversation if they shoot 51 threes and they hit 15 last night. Say they hit 5 more threes, they win the game. You know what I'm saying? So I don't. They lost by 3 points. So you ain't got to hit 5 more threes. You hit 2 more threes and you won the game. So I'm not really judge. I can't really judge that a lot because they only lost by 3 points. Granted, Luca shot bad. Do we expect that to continue? No. Like I think Heavenson said as well. The nigga ain't played it in months, bro. That's not easy to do to come back. after months of not playing basketball, jump right into a game and think that all your shots are just gonna start falling. That's not how it works. That's not even
Can I
really.
ask you a
That's not
question?
even.
Can I ask you a question? They shot 51 threes. You think they said last night? Say
Yeah, they hit
only
15.
say a lot of them came in like the third quarter, like throughout the first three quarters. And oh, I'm lagging. Am I lagging? You can hear me?
Yeah,
No,
we
I
can.
can hear you. You good?
Okay. Say a lot of them came within the first three quarters, and then like the top half of the fourth. Are you putting more stock into the missed threes that happened in that time frame? So say 42 minutes of gameplay. Are you putting more stock into what happened the last 5 minutes of the game, and say they only shot one or two threes in that time period? Threes in that time period.
Um, I didn't watch the last 5 minutes, but so I'm guessing you're just asking a general question, right?
Yeah, it's just a general question because again, I wasn't all the way locked in either to that last point either. But I'm just saying, like, it's just a general question for any game going forward. Because what I heard from you, basically, you saying is, all right, well, miss threes. All right, if they make two more, they win the game. And I think that's just easy to say. Just looking at it, this not even a Hornets and Lakers matchup. I think that's just easy to say, just looking at a game or looking at a box score and say, oh, they make two more threes. So my question is, are you putting more stock into the first 42 minutes? And against a hypothetical because nobody really shoots 53s in the first 42 minutes of a game.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
it's like,
yeah. I'm
so
with
it's like
you.
a
I get it. I get
hypothetical.
it.
So like, are you putting more stock into that, or are you putting more stock into like what actually went down the last 5 minutes? Bad play calls, turnovers, defense, same things of that nature.
Uh, just okay. Just answering in general, I would say the last. I would probably say the last five because, granted, I didn't see the last five, but
Yeah,
I'm by looking at it, I see they lost by 3 points. So I
yeah,
don't know exactly what happened, but I
The
look.
Hornets went on a 23-1 run in like 20.
Yeah, I did see that. So that's what I was about to answer. I did see that. So, but at the end of the day, they lost by three. So I'm just off just looking at it. I still, if it seems like they still gave their chance, they still gave themselves a chance to win the game, just off looking at this alone. So I would say the last 5 minutes, but a 23-1 run, bro. Like that's the game. Like, you know what I'm saying? And I think I did hear Jordan when he first started talking, and I seen the same thing he said as well with the defensive shit. But at the same time, bro, like we gotta like feel like we gotta be more realistic. Like I've been saying this shit with them for like 2 to 3 years. They never been a defensive team. Always with the Lakers, like not even just general, just specifically with the Lakers. I felt like for 3 years they should have went offense, in my opinion, because they never was just this defensive juggernaut team. It was really just only AD and a couple others, but majority of the time it's AD protecting everything and bailing them out or whatever. So I'm not. I don't. I agree. I somewhat agree with Jordan Woods on that, bro. Like I don't. The defensive shit. It is what it is, bro. They never been that for me, so I'm not judging them for that. But the offensive shit is that shit was bad.
Turn them over 19
That shit,
times, 18 times.
yeah,
Like,
that shit horrible, bro. Like
How
what,
much
like
of a turnover?
what? And I get it. It's the Charlotte Hornets, so I get it. I get it. And some people may feel like they still should have won this game, and I agree. I'm
they
not
should have.
disagreeing with that. I think they still should have won the game, but at the same time, a 23-1 run, bro. If it wasn't the Charlotte Hornets, and they would have got the shit beat out of them,
Hmm.
respectfully. So that's kind of my point. Like I can't. I don't know, bro. I can't really judge it too much. Granted, I didn't see the last 5 to 6 minutes of the game, so I don't know what happened, how it happened, or whatever. I can just only go based off what y'all
Some
telling
good
me.
shot making. It was some good shot making from Charlotte. Luca got attacked like 2 or 3 times. That ended up in some good results for them. And then it was some good shot making from us and some better offense like by LeBron getting downhill. So it looked more how our offense, I think, will look just from not even results, just stylistically. Like as we get deeper into the season, and then on the other end, the same thing. Teams attack Luca. One thing I will say, some of I think there's obviously going to lead to some good results for teams, because he's not a good defender. But some of the things too, I think you saw last night, whereas over the last couple months, really, our defensive like just communication and connectivity has been way better.
Yeah,
And
that's a fact.
there was a play last night. We sent 3 people to the fucking Yusuf Nurkic in the post, which led to a wide open three on the right wing, which was a big shot for them. Like things like that can be mitigated, I think, just by time together. Um, could help the defensive floor not be as low as people would think it would be just by being like more connected. But the Luka thing on our defense and then us playing better on offense, I think is gonna just be how it's gonna be. It's just gonna be a matter of like in games which one of those wins out.
I'm looking at it right now. Every time they honey,
I agree with that. I agree with that. So that's what I was saying. Like I don't the defensive shit. Like we, you know what I'm saying, Jordan. Like we niggas already knew what this was, bruh. Like this was nothing when the trade happened this night. You traded AD for Luca. How like in no way, shape, or fashion are you expecting a boost on defense? Like there's just not even reality. Like it's not realistic at all. So the defensive shit, like it
Uh,
does hold some. It
It can
does
be
hold some
okay.
weight. Yeah, it
Yeah, it
does
could
hold
be
some
okay.
weight.
Unless
I don't
facing
want to
better
kick it.
teams.
Yeah, I don't want to kick it like is it don't hold no weight. It has, you know what I'm saying, it has nothing to do with them losing, and it 100% does. But at the same time, you shot 15 for 51 from the three, and you turned the ball over 19 times.
Yeah, Ted. Yesterday, if you watched
Realistically
the
speaking, hold up.
yeah,
Realistically speaking, though, I'm just gonna ask you a yes or no question. 15, 51, 19 turnovers. Just in general, fuck who you playing. Are you supposed to win that game?
no.
No. So that's my point. So it's like it's like it is what it is.
I
But you
think
go ahead
like
though.
I think the yesterday the defense could have bailed them out. That was what it that and I think that's the better conversation. Like, how many pathways do they have to win as a team if they don't have it going offensively? Like that's why I pick like teams like Boston, OKC, Denver. Like when they're not playing good offense, their defense can still bail them out. We're not that team. So the defense, yeah, our defense could have bailed us out yesterday. But the issue of why that game was a game was not the defense for that game. That it just wasn't. If you watch the basketball game, it was the offense. That was the issue. It
I'm
wasn't.
looking at it right here. Every
I
time
agree. I agree with that.
I'm looking right here. Every time they targeted Luca in the first play, 6 minutes to go. They what's it called?
You
Ran
watching that
the
cut up?
yeah. Hello. You
Yeah,
said
so
what?
you watching that cut up?
Yeah, the one nigga that posted it. Yep.
Yeah, the 2 minute, 3 minute video. Yeah,
Yeah, like basically, everything is a overhelp. He
yeah.
gets blow by overhelp. You feel me?
That's
Bron
the thing. The
gets
overhelp is the issue.
yeah, Salah or whatever you say his name. He gets a bounce three. Then Miles gets the three. Then LaMelo gets fouled at the rim because of Hayes because Luca he can't stay in front of him. It's like overcommitting because you can't stop in front of you. It's like I don't know, like
I don't know if you just making that a Luca thing, but I
I'm
think
not.
yeah. No, I'm not saying it like that. I'm just speaking in general. I didn't know if you was making it a Luca thing, but I think that's all of them, bro. I think once you lose a paint presence like that, you can't. There's no more funneling to the paint. You know what I mean? Funneling to the big man and having a big man draw on to the man while you may be still on a player hip, and now there's two players contesting instead of one. You get what I'm saying? So is I don't think it's just a Luca thing. I think all of them will need to be helped because you have no paint
Scroll up,
presence.
man.
You have no paint presence. So therefore, yeah, they're gonna target Luca because he may
I
be the
know
weakest.
our
He may
starters.
be the weakest link on defense. But it ain't gonna just be Luca. It's gonna be Luca. It's gonna be LeBron. It's gonna be Austin. It's gonna be Rui. It's gonna be Jackson. Whoever get drawn onto the perimeter, it's gonna be over help from the
How many
whole
fouls
team.
did Jackson have last night, Ev?
He's 2.
And he was a plus 12. See, this is the one. I haven't criticized really JJ lineups really all year. Last night was the one game. I don't know why he played 18 minutes. I don't. He was good. Like I didn't get that. I didn't get why he only played 18 minutes last night. He was good. Um, he was actually pretty good defensively too. Like I don't get what that was with the lineups with him last night with Jackson Hayes. Like he's not a guy that's gonna play 35 minutes, but 18 when you really only have him as the most playable center on the roster is kind of weird.
Check what I sent you.
Hold on. You can hear me still? Somebody talking? Or it got quiet?
I'm quiet.
Nah, we can hear you.
I think it got quiet.
Who they? Damn, they play again tonight. Who they play tonight?
Blazers.
Oh, Blazers. Okay.
That was a
Hey, that ain't Luka's fault.
Yeah, this is breakdowns. I'm really preferring breakdowns.
Oh yeah, this is the one. This is the cut up. I think he ended up trying to remember. Yep, that was a blow by foul. That's Luka. I think this one was fine. I think that was the one. Yeah, that was the one.
See, this one right here, it's not even overheld.
That one.
It's not even overheld.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, run it back.
This is Luka's fault. As I'm looking at it, this is Luka's fault because let me tell you why this is Luka's fault to me.
I didn't even see it.
If you see Luka the primary, obviously.
Yeah.
The effect is coming. So once the effect fully takes on,
you're
not going to fully trap. At this point right here, you have to turn around and then communicate to Gabe, right?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Look how long it took him to turn around to communicate to go corner.
Yep.
He's not even.
He's already. Yep.
He's just jogging. He's not even fully even telling him to like really go. Look, he's just moving slow. You gotta really make it fast so LaMelo can't throw that pass to Mark.
I think that was the third one I was talking about where it was his fault.
You instantly drop back. You tell Gabe to hold as long as possible. Rui obviously can play two right here for this pass to there. Rui can play this right here. You instantly tell Gabe to go. You run back and try to play the lob pass as best as your possibility. LaMelo wasn't really going to throw that clearly, and then it's good defense. Just go back fast. Go.
Yeah.
Just go.
Yeah, this
is even LeBron probably would have stepped in front of Mark clearly. Even LeBron probably would have went. LeBron probably would have went. If Gabe and all that is happening fast, it all would have went fast. To me, that's on Luka.
No, I agree. That was actually that's why I said I need to re-see it. I think that was the third one because remember I said it was 3 plays. I think that was the third one. The 2 blow-bys and then that one. Yeah, I agree with that. But some of them other ones, yeah, it's just overall connectivity.
Yeah.
Hey, can you go back to that play? My shit tweaked, bro. It dropped me, bro.
Yeah.
I was trying to talk and shit. I feel like that's Luka's fault.
Yeah, because
communication-wise, not necessarily tactically.
It's just defense. So it's team defense for one. You're the primary. You know, DFS
pause it on the trap.
You know, DFS is coming.
Wait. Keep going now. Keep going. I'm just pause.
Look, I can pause it right here, gang. If you're not trapping, move.
Yeah.
Like, what are you doing? Like, why? What are you doing? This is a serious question. What is Luka genuinely doing right here? I don't know what he's doing. If you're not gonna fully hard hedge it or trap whatever, it's not even a screenshot, not even hard hedge for real. If you're not gonna trap this, just get off the move. If Luka quickly moves, everything already falls in line. Rui's doing a great job right here. Rui's right here. The pass not going to come over here. Rui's doing a good job. At this point, Rui has to then shade up because his man shading up. Rui can still play this corner pass to Nick. Gabe has to hold out Mark as long as possible because Luka's not dropping back. LeBron probably recognized that, to be honest. If Luka drops back, all that it just goes.
You saying are you saying drop back into a man or just drop back to that space?
No, Luka dropped back to a man, all the way to a man. Because they're not trapping and they don't want you to trap anyway. They only were trapping LaMelo because Luka was the primary. That's the only reason why they were trapping LaMelo to get the ball out of his hands. Like if I go to some previous clips. This is a crossover.
My man was baked barbecuing their ass.
Here's one
right here.
They only did this to get the ball out of his hands. And even then, Luka's not even hard trapping.
Nick Smith, Tracy ball, need him.
But that's just to get the ball out of his hands. See, this is fine. That's just a tough shot. But damn,
Yeah,
you
it's
know,
like
I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie. That's my third time looking at it. Go back to it. I think what you're saying, Luca, go back to a man. Pause it. I think what you're saying, Luca, go back to a man, right? But at
right.
the same time, from the previous clips, it looked like LaMelo was baking shit. I ain't gonna lie. It looked like he was baking shit. So if Luca leaves here, right, go back to a man, you're still giving up for one, LaMelo Ball's driving primary hand, which is his right hand. You're giving up to me. I think you're still giving up a straight line drive right there to the top of the free throw line, extended right down that line.
Nah.
If Luca listen, if
The
Luca
straight drive is
leaves,
not true though. The straight drive to the right not true though.
why you don't think
Because
so?
DFS comes over, so he lines him up. So he's on his side now. He's on his hip, but then he faces him up.
Okay,
See,
face up,
he
boom.
faces him up. He
But
probably would have faced him up
but to
anyway
me,
though. Are you saying
to,
okay? Yeah, see, go
yeah,
ahead,
you
go
see
ahead.
what I'm saying? Like it's to I far as the communication, I'm with both of y'all for sure, 100%. But this is the same dumbass shit I talk about with the Wolves gang. This is straight IQ work. This is nothing. This is not a personnel. This is not a scheme. This is not none of that. Gabe watches. Is that Rui? I can't really see for real. Is that Rui
Just
right
Rui
there?
right here. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
Rui.
Rui.
Rui did his part. He was in the corner. The man came up, light skin. I think that's Josh Green. Came up to the top of the paint. I mean, the top of the key. My bad. And Rui followed. Rui did his part. Now at this point right here, the ball is out of LaMelo Ball's hands. At this point, when the ball, they teach you this, when the ball is in the air, Gabe Vincent should have already been to the corner while the ball is in the air. For
No,
one,
that's not fair, gang.
right?
It's not realistic.
No, it's
it's a
that's the
scramble.
Gabe. That's the Gabe rotation though. I know
It's a
what
it's
he's
a
saying.
scramble, gang. It's a scramble when the ball is
Hey,
in the air.
look how quick that is, though, gang.
But
He still holds
Gabe is
fast. Look
supposed to
how
be
quick that
over
ball
there
is in the
Bro,
air.
already.
Gabe is
No,
not
he's
supposed to
not.
be, bro.
That's
Bro,
not even realistic. What are y'all asking? What are y'all saying, bro?
is
That's literally
bro.
not realistic.
It
It's a
is
scramble, bro. It's
I would
called a
love for somebody else.
scramble.
I would love for somebody else on the stage to comment on that, gang. That is literally
right there.
unrealistic.
He can get
wait, what are
Gabe
you saying?
can
Wait,
get
hold on.
there.
What are they saying? What are they saying?
Let
I'm
it
sorry,
rock
I
out
was doing something.
right
They're
there.
saying they're saying Gabe is supposed to go automatically to the corner already and let's
You
leave
know
Mark
he's
Williams open.
passing. You know
Bro,
he's
that's
And leave
passing.
Mark
You
open.
got two shooters.
no. This is what I was saying. When a ball was in the air, Gabe go corner, Bron go mark, Luca shade back to Mikhail. That's the scramble, bro. It's a rotation.
I understand that's the scramble if the defense is on a string. This defense is not on a
You're
string.
not leaving, check. You're not leaving Mark Williams open, bro. Like y'all gotta listen.
This defense is not on a string, gang. If it was on a string, I understand. Because if it's on a string, half of that shit already been in motion. Nothing's in motion right here. But Rui is the only one, and Gabe credit, great Gabe credit too. You saying basically Ted is saying, soon as LaMelo passes the ball to Josh, Gabe is already supposed to be in the corner. Look how quick this happens.
Yeah, hold
But
on. Let me see.
you know LaMelo's about to
That is
pass. Though.
unrealistic. That's
You
No,
know he's
that's
unrealistic.
about to
not,
pass. That's the IQ
bro.
part. You
That's
know he's
not
about to
real.
pass.
That's not unrealistic,
Y'all
bro.
not
You
seeing it in
have to
slow speed.
you
I'm
have
gonna
to
put it in
see
normal speed,
things.
bro. I'm gonna see
You
it in
have
normal
to
speed.
see things
I'm gonna
before it happened, bro. That's
I'm gonna
part of
put
the
it in normal
IQ, bro.
speed. I'm gonna put it in normal
You
speed, bro.
know he about to.
You're really tripping.
Hey,
Yeah, you talking Tez, you talking about before the pass, right?
No,
yes.
he's saying after the pass.
No. I said when the ball
You
is
said
in
the
the
ball. Yeah,
air,
that's after the pass, gang. The ball. Whenever
bro.
the ball leaves your hand, you're passing the ball.
Play one more
So
time.
after the
What
ball
I'm
left his
telling you,
hands.
Play one more time.
So right there, they're saying Gabe's supposed to be in the
go.
corner. Right there, go.
But honestly, you was supposed to go, bro. You was supposed to go on the. You know he's passing the ball. He's not about to shoot
It's
from
not
right
a
there,
trap.
bro.
It's not a trap for real. So he told,
I'm not. It
bro,
don't have to
Gabe,
be a
bro,
trap, bro. It don't have to
gang,
be a trap.
Play it too.
gang. Gabe has to hold Mark down as long as possible until he sees the ball leaves his hands because Luka is not really trapping. If Luka forced the trap and the pass goes to Josh, then Gabe scrambles to Nick in the corner, bro.
If go, click
It's
up,
not no forced trap.
pause it. What are you doing here? What? Go back to when the ball is in LaMelo hands.
I don't think you're being
You
serious.
I
might, you
think
might, you might got to pause it. It's a kind
All
of
right, hold
quick
on.
pause, a little bit.
All
Pause
right,
it.
here we go.
What are you doing here?
I think
You
they,
already hold up, Jordan. You
yeah.
already see Luka is out of position. Already, which I'm with you. I didn't disagree with that. I said the communication part and all that other shit is Luka. But as Gabe is the back line, bro. The back line sees everything goes on the perimeter. You supposed to already know this, as you are the back line. You are the last man standing. When Luca is fake, it's not a trap. You're right. It's like a fake fucking head, fake trap, just to get the ball in the hands. But as a backline man, bro, you're supposed to see that before anybody else. Luca cannot see what's going on behind him. As Gabe is backline, LeBron is backline. When this LaMelo ball is not shooting from right there, bro. He's not. Before you supposed to already notice the pass is already next to him. Before the pass even get there, my nigga. He's supposed to already be on his scramble. Boom. He scrambled corner. LeBron scramble mark. Luka Shea back. Luka's not finna go from right there all the way to the corner. So somebody else got to take the responsibility. That responsibility is backline man, Gabe Vincent. Do you see what I'm saying?
Yeah, I hear you. I just don't think what you're. I 1000% see what you're saying, bro. Last line defense.
Can you run the playback?
You're asking 1 second, 11. I'm about to run it for you again.
Appreciate
You asking Gabe Vincent, known to be a defender in Miami, could be a solid defender as well in LA as well. But I just don't think what you're asking.
This ain't got nothing to do with being a solid defender.
I understand that, gang. It's the IQ and shit what you're saying, but cool. What I'm telling you is what you're asking of him is just not realistic because one. If the defense, you're ignoring the biggest thing. The defense is not on a string with these 5 guys on the court. We've seen defenses, elite defenses, some of the best defenses in the league, be on a string to where they already know rotations. One, Luka is the biggest problem. After Luka, LeBron is the second problem because those 2 guys are not on a string. You'll see what I mean. Once this ball is coming out of LaMelo's hands to Josh, can Gabe quickly go corner? Yes. But let me tell you the next problem with that, because this is now the next problem. It's probably not the problem with this defense. The next problem
I
is
trust LeBron.
No, I don't know. He's not.
I trust LeBron to get
moving
to Mark Williams before that pass gets there, bro. 100%. 100%.
I'm just not with you, bro, because then you would have trust Bron in this situation. You would have trust Bron right here, gang. Right here. Is this the play? This is not the play. This is not the play. This is the play. You would have trusted Bron right here, for example. Like it's Terry, it would have been the same thing. You see how
that's a drive, bro.
Let me explain. You see how Mark used the rim for protection and finish on the right side of the rim? He would have did the same thing on this pass right here and used the left side of the literally used the rim for LeBron is not getting that pass, bro. Josh can get that pass to Mark 1000%. Do you disagree with that? Do you think Josh can get this pass to Mark?
Right here? No, I don't. No, I don't. No, I don't, bro. No, I don't. I promise you, I don't know. I'm being dead ass, bro. I do not think Josh Green
can't, unless he lobs it, he's not getting that pass to Mark, bro.
Thank you. Like, what are we doing?
Look where he's at. I think Brian would have more time than I think.
Ed, hold up, please,
Brian would have more time than I think you think he would have, Ed.
Please, yeah, thank you. Look where Josh Green is at, bro. How fucking easy do you think that pass is? It has to be a lob.
That's still a pass, gang.
It would have to be a lob, otherwise Brown is going to be able to get into position.
Allow Gabe to release to the corner, it would have been better, but Luka's just floating. So Gabe has to stay there because nobody's coming over. Because Miles Bridges, Braun is on Miles, and Miles already hit a couple shots during this, whole segment. So I think Luka just floating because even DFS told Luka, get out. Like, I got it. And Luka's just floating. Like, look,
he's telling you would have gave him a straight line drive. I think a straight line drive would have still came and you would have been in scramble rotation regardless.
But Braun is already on the strong side corner, so Braun can show on that right side. Because look where LaMelo at. He already close to the sideline already. So like even if you give up that drive, Braun is already there to show.
You saying if Luka drops out?
I'm saying Luka got to get
the fuck out. But y'all are saying pre-play. I'm talking. Go ahead.
As soon as the ball is rotated, as soon as LaMelo swings,
that's the string thing.
But I mean that again, that's
not string, brother. Like that's not string.
String goes with trust, gang. String goes with trust, is.
You guys don't have chemistry though.
I'm sorry.
right
That's,
now. Like,
I'm sorry. I left and came back to.
This is
I'm
Oh,
sorry.
go ahead, Tanisha.
because if they were on a string, Luca could have told Braun, "All right, I got Miles." Braun drop, game rotate
Bingo.
over. But none
What?
of that happened because Luca's just floating at this moment. Because DFS told him clear out, like I got it, move. Luca's looking around, floating.
But
If you
he
watch the
did.
play,
He. You see, Luca backs up, but he fully. I never said it wasn't, bro. That's a whole team thing. I'm saying the whole five fucked up. Yes, it could start from Luca because Luca didn't draw back to a man. But my point is the whole five right here, and that's what Wes was just saying. The whole five fucked up. They're too attached, and I said it in the clip before this clip. And when I was talking to Jordan, I said, Jordan, you see how they so
Bro,
attached
we've
to their
given up
man?
this. We've given fuck Luca because
and Luca got to trap harder than that if he's
this
gonna be
specific
there.
play is this specific.
Exactly.
We've
I don't think they wanted to trap it. Go ahead. Go ahead.
That's what
No,
I'm
I was
saying.
just
If
gonna
they
say
don't want to, then he got to clear
I
out.
can I'm gonna try to do this later. I can get a cut. We've given up this same three from the same kind of breakdown. I don't know how many times this season. Like I've seen this play from this. Like this is one of our classic breakdowns defensively. That's why I'm tend to be more inclined to lean with Taz because I've just seen it. I've seen this play defensively too many times from this team this season.
Without Luca.
I've seen it. Like it's happened a lot. This specific shot, like these are the types of
They don't rotate like they.
like it's the communicate like
And and
it's the
Jordan,
trust
Isn't
and
that just what I
communication.
said with the defense not on the string? What is it
Yeah,
when somebody says
that's not
defense
a
on the
str-
string? What does that mean?
that's
What does defense on the
No,
string
but
mean to you?
bro. That's
I'm just
anticipation,
asking
bro.
you,
That's
defense on the string. What does that mean?
anticipation. I like.
What
Come
is
on,
so
man.
if the team defense is on the string? What does that mean to you? So I can understand from your point of view.
You saying that the team just plays defense?
Defense on the string.
They're
That
they're
got
they're, they're, they're a defensive team. Yes. If the defense is, if you tell me
that
that
got
if the
nothing to do with
if,
that got nothing to do with rotations or nothing like that.
Yeah, no.
yes,
Tez, no, I
That's
can't
just
rock.
not true, gang.
I never, bro.
Gang, Ted,
When you
Ted,
tell me,
when you hear the phrase the defense is on a string, that more often than not, and it's the
bro,
biggest thing. The biggest thing of it.
they ain't been on a fucking string for 3 years.
That's what the fuck I'm talking about. This fucking clip. That's my point. The defense is not on
but
a
how
string
does
in this
that? But then
clip.
how does that
So
get
what are
back
you?
to it being Luca's
What do you
fault?
get? So what are you getting at?
So like, I'm confused.
It
How does that
all
get back to?
start. Yo, two things can be true, by the way, y'all. Luca can be at the biggest fault for in my opinion. For me, for Ted is Gabe. For me, it's Luca. It starts with Luca, and then two, it started with Luca, and Gabe is still playing that way long as he did, according to Ted. Because for me, the defense is not on a string, which West pointed to LeBron James, which I also brought up LeBron James, and I brought up LeBron and Luca. For one, the defense is not on a string, but it all starts with Luca. And if it is on a string, it would not be on this. They would not be in this scenario. One, if you're going to be there, trap, get the ball out of his hands, because he cannot make that corner pass to Nick Smith all the way over there because Rui is playing two as long as possible. Rui had to shade up because Josh Green shaded up. That's why Rui went up. Rui still tried to play two. He just cannot do it. If it's on a string, it's going to work better. Like I'm just not understanding what y'all thought. I don't know, bro. I'm confused, bro.
I think the breakdown.
Brother, you're looking at something that happened for 3 years, bro. By the way, that's all I'm saying, bro.
That's not my point. That's not my problem, man.
To my point, they was never this. I said that 1,000 times before my first
So
fucking
they
take
were
on the game.
never there. How the fuck you blaming Gabe?
What do you mean? How I'm blaming Gabe? That's the rotation.
That goes with the fucking defense on spring.
So they just gonna never get the shit right.
According to you, it's like this for 3 years, duh.
But that's not the point of contention. I think they're saying that you can't blame. I think they're saying that you can't blame Luca for,
and he can't blame Gabe. Haven't said.
Yes, he can.
I can blame Luca.
Gabe is the one when LaMelo swings the ball because they're already overloaded on the strong side. So when LaMelo swings to the weak side,
bro,
of the court,
it's one man on the left side of the court, my nigga. Like, what are we doing?
When LaMelo swings to the weak side of the court, Gabe has a responsibility to go to the corner. Gabe hesitates to go to the corner and is still tagging the big man, and Josh Green hasn't even received the ball yet. You take off, and if Josh Green decides to try to force a pass, You got to trust that LeBron is going to get there and be able to cover Mark. He hesitates. He does not trust it. So he waits. That split second allows Green to get the ball, and now he's running when Green already has the ball, and he's swinging to the corner already. He's
They
not
have
covering that much ground on that short
yeah.
notice. That is
Gabe
the
has
issue. So it's
Gabe has
definitely
Is
a
this full
game.
speed?
Gabe has ample
Nah,
time to
it's
get over
not.
there. Brian has ample time to get into position. And like Ted said, I would okay. Let's say he throws a lot. I'm not giving up that wide open corner three, bro. Like I'm just not. It's for damn
Hey,
sure
bro,
that
look
wide
at
open
OT
corner
with
three.
You
flash.
He's
supposed
there.
to go when the ball is in the air, not when he catches the ball.
And even then, he still the pass. He still has time because Josh still has to throw.
8-2. Now you down one instead of down two. Come on now.
What's Luca
Give up a
pointing
three,
at?
bro.
He's pointing at Mark Williams, or he's probably
Is
pointing
he
LeBron
saying
to
he
get
gonna
Mark.
take? Is he gonna
I
tag
think
him
he's
or like
telling
what are you trying to
LeBron.
say
I think
there?
he's telling LeBron to get Mark here, or saying watch out for
yeah,
Mark. Either one.
he's telling, I
LeBron.
think, Brian to slide down. You go
Yeah.
tag down. I will handle what's here, and I'm also going because he's already playing up on
Yeah.
Lamelo. Like so, DFS is telling him to move, but at the same time, he's
There's
like,
nobody for him to
since
move.
we're so close on the strong side, even if Lamelo makes a little bounce pass right here, we're not giving up anything because the defense is prepared to recover here because we're all right here.
Oh,
It just I
he's
don't
one.
think Luka was the issue here. I'm
He's
sorry. I think it's Gabe.
1,000%. Oh my bad. My bad. All right, he 1,000% telling Braun to drop paint because he glances and look backs right here, so he knows the situation. He knows Miles is here. He knows that he's still on the strong side, like Wes is pointing to with Braun as well. So when that pass actually happens, he's telling Braun to go ahead and go there. I'm with y'all. Again, granted, in reality, yes, Gabe can probably run out, but I also understand why Gabe hesitated, or just really hesitated. Is that split second when you hesitate for that split second, it costs you. He tried to close out. He tried, but I mean, like I said, it costs you. It's just too far. It's a wide open shot in the NBA. So for Nick Smith, NBA player, I think he had 4 threes last night.
Play it one more time. Play it one more time.
I'm
To
just
your point,
me.
when the defense is on a string, bro, they don't do that.
That
They
don't
know their
happen. Yeah.
responsibilities and they trust each other. Right
Yeah.
now, they're not like I think because they aren't quote unquote on a string. There's a lack of trust, and you run into issues like this, man.
1,000%. And so I mean, even if it is gay, it still goes to the string thing. For me, I'm
Y'all
still
think we
starting
all
with
agree
Luka.
with that though?
Yeah, for me, I'm still starting with Luka though. For me, I'm still starting with Luka, one thousand
But
percent.
I think the reason we're pushing back is because like to get on that string, you have to build into that. You have to
Yeah,
build
but
trust into that by going through shit like this.
so answer this question: why not just trap and get the ball out of his hands right here?
That's what I'm saying. He got to like if you
Why
got to
not just do
trap, you
that?
got to
Why?
trap
Yeah, why? What is he doing?
because
Why
he's
not just get
not
the ball out of his hands right there?
guarding anything. To me, like,
Yeah, I'm genuinely curious for that answer, Ted. Why he just not, or Jordan? Why he just not getting the ball out of his hands
No,
right here?
I'm watching the play and thinking.
Say it again. Say it again.
Why is Luka not forcing LaMelo to pass the ball right here with a trap, a hard trap? Because
Cause that's probably what Jada didn't tell him to do.
they've been.
But even
All right.
You know, I would be more inclined to blame him for that than what you're blaming him for though, Ev. Like
But
once
that's where I started at though. That's literally
that's
where
where
I
the whole
started it.
breakdown starts, though.
Yeah, that's where I started
Technically,
from, and then I moved it to the next thing. But for me, if you're not going to and for one, 11-10 said DFS was telling him to get out. No, look at this. He's telling him to come in. Look at DFS is literally telling him to come here. Look at this. Look at his left hand. Come here. He's saying come here.
yeah.
He moved like that. Come here. He's
play,
saying move. He didn't move. Well, you supposed to move in a timely manner. Like that's literally what happened. It started
Yeah,
with Luka, bro.
he was the first. Yeah,
Gotta
no, he was
stop,
the
bro.
first. He was the first breakdown. But I don't think he's the reason that they ended up giving up that shot that they ended up giving up.
Absolutely not.
That's
Like
fine.
there,
Yeah, if he's the
he
first
didn't
breakdown.
move in enough time, bro. Luca is not. Again, you and 11-10 are right about him, kind of not him kind of being in no man's land, but at the same time, he's so again. They're so packed on the
There
strong
was a
side. It's compacted. It's
there.
all just right here. We're all damn near touching each other. So Luca, even though it's like, what are you doing? You're not. You haven't committed to anything.
Mhm.
You're in between two things. It's like, nigga, I'm still not at risk of being in danger on this side of the court. And y'all are. I'm
It's not
taking
like
it
Gabe
like,
can't see
yo,
what's going on.
you
By the
all
way,
are using Luca and saying, well, this is why his teammates didn't cover their responsibilities. Because since Luca was kind of non-committal and just floating right here when he has a player literally arms length away in the corner, right beside him, right below him, which is like, again, I have ample time to recover, bro. And if you're gonna tell me, yo, look, the reason we can't commit to what we need to do is because since you're not in a real good position, that player, if that pass is made, he can just drive baseline, and then we're 2-on-1. So be it. If that's how you want to receive it, but I think he's in a decent enough position if he's committed to still affect that play, bro. The As soon as the ball is swung, you got to move, man. And I think there's not enough
yeah, and if
focus
you
on
want to
it.
say Luka's in no man's land, like it's not like Gabe doesn't have ample time to realize that, bro. In my opinion, like it's like 2 or 3 seconds coming off the clock
I
at
don't I
that
don't
point.
object to y'all saying Gabe should have moved faster.
Me
I
neither,
don't I don't
to
object
be
to that
honest.
Yeah,
at
I'm
all.
just pushing it back to like why the main thing I'm pushing back to is like why that open three ended up
Can
giving up.
I started this with Luca not trapping right here because nobody can disagree. If Luca traps right here, they don't get that Nick Smith three. Can none of y'all tell me I'm wrong about that? If Luca forced the ball out of LaMelo hands right here, they don't get that corner three right here. They don't get that.
Yeah, that's cool.
They
Yes,
legit don't get that.
They may have been able to force a turnover there, even a timeout, because nobody's even above the break. Like
Facts.
if Luca traps hard here,
but how much
If
time?
hit play.
But yeah, I'm gonna say how much time elapses
I'm gonna run it
from
back.
go
I'm
ahead
gonna run it back right here.
it was hella time. Melo was just
going on and going back over to the
Wait,
corner.
bro. How
Huh?
how how is my backline man the slowest person on the rotation, bro? That just doesn't make sense to me. There's no way you are the last man on the defense as far as the back line, and you reacted the slowest. That's just unacceptable, bro. That's all I'm saying. The ball got to Josh Green. He was still looking.
It's similar
Move.
to me. You know, it's similar to me. Remember we had I think when was it the play where we were facing the Bucks last year with Dame and where they messed up the screen and it was like, okay, he may have messed up this he may have messed up the coverage, but you have ample time to see that the coverage got messed up. So like what do you do? What are you gonna do once you've been put in that situation? That's kind of how I analogize it to this one. Like Luke is definitely in no man's land, but Gabe has ample time to see once before that passes, when that passes in the air, like test it. Really, when Lamelo picks up his dribble and turns his shoulders to the left to see what's about to come and get over to the corner, and he just doesn't.
Nah, for me personally, if you relating it to plays, the first thing I thought about was what was that game winner where Maxi Kleber hit the one on us? It was like 2 years ago. Where like Kyrie had the ball, we trapped Kyrie. Nobody rotates or communicates that a man is open, and then AD rotated late. Maxi Kleber is wide open. He hits the game winner. But in this game, I say my real problem are to what y'all talking about. JJ Redick didn't decide to start trapping until like a minute or two to go in the fourth quarter when like LaMelo Ball was cooking. I want to say in the third quarter, and like their whole game plan is okay. We gonna hunt Luca, and like this has been a problem like the whole year. Well, with JJ Redick's philosophy of we just gonna switch on a pick and roll and let it be. So I'm watching the whole game the whole time, and it's like they're gonna hunt Lucas. So let's make an adjustment. The adjustment didn't come until like a minute or two left in the fourth quarter, and like on this play in particular, like I see where both sides of the arguments are coming from. I would say I'll put it more on Luca because he had time to make the adjustment before the ball was swung, but I also see what y'all are talking about with Gabe. Like he should have immediately went out into the corner.
It's tough because in general with who we were facing, I agree with you as far as um I would have started trapping a little earlier as well because I'm comfortable in general, generally speaking, with their personnel. I think I would have been comfortable with and live with the results as a from that. But again, that goes to the point of I'm sure if we can see that the defense is not on the stream, I'm sure the coach can see that as well. And I think he may have also been a bit wary of what's going to happen once it's 4-on-3 and we trap and it's 4-on-3 and our rotations aren't on a string. Like, what are going to be the results from that? So I could see a world where that could be a reason why they didn't. But once he starts frying, it's like, okay, we got to try something else. Like, clearly this ain't working. So now we got to try something. So I think that's why they started ultimately trapping, because it's like we can't just keep showing the same fucking coverage if he's fucking frying it, which he started to do.
Right. And I mean, just in general from the game, you brought up Jackson Hayes. These centerless lineups that JJ Redick be running, like with LeBron at the 5, that's the stuff that Darvin Ham used to do. And I'm like, I know we're in a compromised state, like we traded AD, so like got to depend on Jackson Hayes. But I mean, you got to get somebody big out there, because it's just like a layup line. Once people get to the rim, is no protection at the rim. So I don't know, man. We'll see. Did y'all ever talk about Austin Reeves? Because I came in the back end of this.
No, I don't think we talked about him.
Man, he, like, okay, you got fouled, but at the same time, man, get back down the court. Like, once you realize you got fouled, they ain't called to get back down the court, man. So he gets thrown out, and it's like that's actually where the 20 whatever to 1 run started right after that. And during that run, like, there was a point, I don't think Dorian Finney-Smith was on the floor at all, and like JJ Redick was going with Rui, and it's like, man, get Dorian Finney in, because clearly Gabe Benson ain't have nothing for LaMelo, and obviously they was doing the Hunt Luka stuff, so he was sitting on the bench, and nothing could go in for us. It got to the point to where the Hornets was just like, we started the fourth quarter, and the Hornets was just like, we just gonna trap LeBron and make other people beat us, and nothing changed over until Luka and Dorian Finney got into the game. So yeah, it was just a calamity of mistakes and errors. Luka was trash, but like, I mean, from a shooting perspective, but I ain't mad at it. Like, he's still getting his feet up under him. I will say that you could tell that Luka wasn't himself when, okay, there was a couple plays where he had a pick and Nurkic was like standing in the lane, and 9 times out of 10, Luka come up the pick, wide open three, he's gonna take it, and like Luka just was not taking the threes, and at that point I was like, he ain't himself. So I'm gonna give him some time, but we'll see how it all turns out.
He was hesitant. He's generally been a little hesitant on his drives. Like, I'm used to seeing a certain conviction as opposed of like, okay, take a bump, go up, take a shot. He's kind of hesitant still, and he's even hesitant. Like, you saw that 1-3, he was butt nigga wide open, and it took him like 3 seconds to decide. He's just really, he's hesitant. He's getting back into the flow. Like, he's still trying to figure out getting back into the flow, and also how he's going to operate. His usage is still, like I said, his usage is still really high. Like, his usage, I think, is at 32 since he got traded. Overall in the year, that would rank 6th. Now it's down from 36. But Bronze is, like I said, is also down from 31 to 27. As they try to still have Austin get his touches as well. So he's still getting high usage, really high usage. But they're all still clearly figuring things out on offense, which I think, again, is going to go a lot to the defense.
Do you think it has to do with confidence? I feel like he doesn't trust himself. Like, some of these driving lanes.
I mean, definitely, it's a lot, bro. Like, it's like I said, it's trying to. He's coming off of his longest layoff to a completely new situation at the same time. Like, it's a lot. To do both, to do one of those is normally difficult. To do both at the same time is tough. So it's going to take some games. I think, like I said, I think I underestimated just in terms of like winning games like this. Against these types of teams. I underestimated how big of a spell in a particular game we could still have. Like we had like a 4 to 6 minute drought last night. I didn't think we'd see very many of those, and I think we've had two as we tried to figure this out over the past couple games. So I think I underestimated that part of it. But for the most part, like just taking a 1,000-foot view of him, it's kind of to be expected.
All right, this was actually good talk. Anybody want to add anything else to the game overall? Shout out to Tween for sending it to my DM to even bring this back to. I know I seen this clip this morning, and Jordan
Yeah, I
Wood
meant to
spoke about how
bookmark
he
it.
watched
So
it too.
No problem, brother.
But it was good for us to all dive in on and give us our thoughts on it.
So we all agree that it was Gabe and Safar, right?
Shout out LaMelo.
Gabe and Luka are probably the two biggest culprits, I think.
11-10. They don't want to talk about that.
Shout out
Talk
LaMelo.
about what, bro?
Yeah, them rec threes went in last night. Shout out one-legged rec threes
need
off.
to
Oh,
fake
now you
love,
hate
bro.
LaMelo? Okay, bro.
I don't hate LaMelo. I'm just saying, shout
Yeah,
out.
whatever, bro.
Shout out.
Yeah, whatever, bro.
They went in.
Yeah, whatever, bro.
Them terrible shots went in
How do you
last
feel
night,
about
bro.
Vando and where he fits kind of the team now?
I think Vando a lot of Vando's groove was before he got hurt over a year ago was when he had reps on the court and him and Brian played really well together with him playing as a tertiary playmaker, like a short roll situation. The complete dynamic of the team, he just got back, and then right after he just gets back after a year, the dynamic and the chemistry is all changed. The lineups all changed. So like I think again, I think for all of that, it's gonna take a little bit of time. It's just a matter of like how many games can you win in the midst of that, and I think they can still win games in the midst of that, but they got to go do it. And I think it's gonna. I'll have a better gauge of like where it's headed this season as far as like roles and how it's gonna look and all that chemistry wise, and like probably like the next 7 games, 5, 7 games, because they're gonna play some good competition. So as they get reps, they'll get a chance to a barometer every other night that they play.
Do you like JJ sitting Luka and Bron at the same time?
No, I hate it. No, I hate it. That's again. Last night was the first night where all season I really had real lineup issues with him. And and again, normally when I have a minor lineup issue with him, he's trying something, he realizes it doesn't work, and he adjusts. So I'm not that worried about it. But no, they should never sit ever at the same time if they're not on minutes restriction. Should never happen.
Do you think he's doing that because he wants Luka and Bron on the court as much as possible together to kind of work through chemistry?
It could be they're not really running any actions together, and yeah, I don't know. Like I don't really think there's a good rationale. If that's the reason, I don't really think that's a good. Whoa.
Because Luka's regular stagger is
Wimby,
12
what?
minutes.
Whoa, Wimby out for the rest of the year.
What?
You said what?
What happened?
With deep vein thrombosis. Damn.
Wembanyama?
Fuck my life.
Jesus Christ.
So you know what that means? I was all right along, you bitches. Cooper Flag, motherfucker. Buckle up, nigga.
Hey BJ, I'm
It's a
pulling up,
blood
bro.
clot. Wow.
Cooper
Damn. Well,
Flag.
he gotta be
Hey.
careful though, because he gotta like that's I don't know. That's tough to come back from, bro. That's
I think Brandon Ingram had that
I don't know what the exact diagnosis is. Like I don't want to compare, but
crazy.
that's tough. That's
Damn.
real tough.
Wow.
Fuck.
Damn.
Praise up.
Yeah,
Life wise, first of all. Like,
hope he can get that, handled.
And no,
damn.
Damn.
What was your question on
And
11? It
another
was
thing,
to Luca's shit,
I ain't
right?
gonna lie, bro. We play the
Yeah, I
Suns
don't know.
tonight.
You said what?
Nick Richardson, 14 rebounds. Thank me later.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh
because
yeah,
guess
yeah.
what?
That's who y'all face?
Guess what? We have no center.
Damn. Yeah, y'all don't
And you
have a
think
center.
the front office when they go get one?
Mm,
Nope.
no. Y'all really don't have a
We
center.
got Jeremy
Uh,
Sohan playing
how
center, chat.
serious is that injury? What is that injury?
That's a condition. Like that's forget basketball. Just like life
Let me
wise,
go
I hope
text my
he be
doctor
all right.
friends.
You said it again.
Y'all
Lifeline.
don't have
What?
doctor friends.
No, I said
Bro,
like
kids
forget
condition.
basketball. Just like life wise, you gotta figure that out.
Damn. So that's like a condition.
Yeah.
I don't even know
Yeah,
what that
it's like
is.
blood clots, which obviously for obvious reasons aren't good.
I ain't gonna lie. I was gonna ask because I ain't gonna lie. I was just as confused as Ev.
Yeah, I don't know
But
what. Yeah.
Basically, blood clots, bro.
I was finna ask. Is that like a blood clot or some shit? Like that.
Yeah,
That's like the closest thing that came to my mind. Like I don't
I
know
don't know
what
Damn.
how
it is.
similar it is to what was Bosch's situation?
Who?
Chris Bosch.
Oh, Chris Bosh was blood clots.
Yes, I think it's the
Yeah.
same. I don't know to what degree, but I think it's almost the same thing. I think the different area because I think Chris's were in his legs, right?
I
Did
remember.
Sar have the same thing too?
I don't
He
know
may
what
have. I
Chris
don't
was.
remember if he did.
Yeah, but typically this is like related to the legs or like pelvis. To get this shit on
They
your
say it's his
shoulder,
shoulder. I
that's
think.
wild.
Yeah, yeah. Because with Bosch it was his legs, I believe, and then they're saying with him it's his shoulder. So yeah, it's essentially same thing. I don't want to pretend to know his specific condition and degree, but more or less same thing as Bosch, different area, and we know, to what extent it hindered him and prevented him from playing. So hopefully Wimby, it's something he can work through fairly quickly.
Dang, Flash said it's the same as what Chris Bosh had.
Yeah, just different area of the body.
It is. It just depends on origin, like what's causing it. I don't know what
Yep,
caused
that
Chris
too.
Bosh. I don't know what caused Chris Bosh to Chris
Damn.
Bosh. Damn, that fucked me up for a second. Chris Bosh's blood clots, but DVT is specific to the limbs for the most part. Most old people, because typically an old person thing, get it in their legs, but you can get it in any of your limbs, like your arms or your legs. Um, what makes DVT specifically a bit more concerning is that these are clots that have a tendency, if they're not treated right, to go straight to your lungs, which is dangerous,
And
like
he's
incredibly
young.
dangerous. And yeah, he's young, so he's gonna have to be on blood thinners most likely for the rest of his career, which blood thinners are helpful, but they also stop clotting, which you need clotting to help prevent hemorrhaging. Um, and just like an on stop of like blood flow. So like it's a balance that he's gonna have to play. Obviously, this is Shams just freaking reporting. So like we don't know 100% of like what it is. But it makes sense why they're just gonna keep him out for the rest of the year. Because what is like 30 games left right in the season? Right, for the most part.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's something he got to get figured out. Like
Yeah,
for
you need to figure that out. Yeah, and figure out a plan and how to work it, and if it was caused by something or if it's hereditary or something, just so you can learn how to manage it for the rest of his career. Because it is going to be something he has to manage pretty much for the rest of his career and life. Fuck his career for a second. His life.
Mm. Damn. Push from long plane rides. Koloko and Bi had the same issue.
oh yeah, Coloco is another one that had it. Yep. Yeah, that's I'm trying to. I don't want to like. I'm trying to figure out like how. I mean, what is it? It's February, so he got to figure that out, bro. Like it's something that could. He's got to
Also,
figure that out, bro. I don't want. I don't want. He got to figure that
most
out. You got to figure that
just
out.
to throw this out here, most people can get a blood clot from flying on the airplane. That's why they tell you to wear compression on the airplane. That's just natural, because of their pressure, the cabin pressure. Um, but yeah, just I hope he's okay. I hope it's nothing major. I hope it's something that his team has already started to work out and figuring out how to manage, and it wasn't something that just kind of came up out of nowhere. Um, and this is them just being very cautious and proactive and thinking about him as the person and his career, I guess, in the long term instead of something in the short term.
Now that's a big thing. A lot of teams don't like players that have that to play basketball.
Yeah, it's hard because you get on
Like,
a plane a lot.
That's
I'm
what I'm saying. Like, I'm trying not to like speak
because
too prematurely
that's
because
why Bosch retired.
yeah,
That means like you
it's
don't want to play with that because a
they
lot.
have to be very deliberate, bro, about how they manage him.
I mean, deliberate, and then you think about this is just like natural. It kind of reminds me of sickle cell at times, but you think about playing in places with high altitudes like Denver. This now becomes an issue that becomes a concern because altitude and clots that'll just cause a clot to travel on up north, um, to your lungs and to your heart and to your brain. So again, hopefully it's not, hopefully it's manageable for him, and it's something that he can just work through. But it is difficult to play a sport specifically like basketball with due to the amount of traveling that you just have to do because again, planes are a thing. So like don't be surprised if you hear Wimby's on a bus, not on a plane, because it might just be safer for him health wise to take buses on some trips or set out some games if it's like that.
Hmm.
Okay. Damn.
It's sad.
Prayers up to Wemby. Damn, that's tough. I would hate for it to be a scenario where he can't play basketball um for an extended period of time or probably even for the rest of his career. That'd be a one of the biggest what if stories ever. I'm not trying to put anything into the air, but that'd be one of the biggest what if stories ever. 1000%.
That's why I think that's why they gotta. Again, I don't know his specific degree and like she said, what caused it, all that, but like just in general, you gotta they gotta come up with a plan very much up front this early in his career up front and be very diligent about adjusting that as it goes forward because it can if you don't I'm comfortable saying like if you don't manage whatever degree he has it in the cause of it, if you don't manage it correctly it could definitely become something like that that's career threatening, like that's not even a question if you don't manage it correctly, so they got to be very diligent about that.
Mm-mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. Fact XO, fact goods. Fact XO and good. Don't forget, y'all. I got asked to come onto the playback main stage today at 3 p.m. I think 3 p.m. to talk about subscriptions and fact and stats and things of that nature. Pull up, show love, let the folks know. Let the folks know why you subscribe to the platform and things of that nature. 3 p.m. Eastern time on the fact and stat. I said fact and stat. Playback main stage. Playback main stage. Hope it's not career ending facts. He got the best medical experts available, so hopefully he should be all right. Still just crazy. They dropped you. Um, you can join back now, Tez. It's an open spot. That probably was you trying to join back, but it was still removing your profile. I mean, removing your page from the thing. Moving your page from the thing. Damn. Well, what's some awful news? All in all, though, first 2 hours of the show, extended time on the Lakers and Hornets. Good time, though, in my opinion. A good time talking about the Lakers and Hornets game, in my opinion. We got more NBA basketball to tune into tonight. And Jordan, you had a question in the chat. It said, is it panic mode if the Lakers lose tonight?
Panic
Is
mode.
it and from what respect,
I don't know. They
like
didn't elaborate.
um I think I've kind of decided with my standings wise, panic might be the right not be the right word, but worry for sure. Like if they lose tonight, for as far as like the standings and where they can end up, but I wouldn't worry about the type of basketball that I think the team will play by the end of the year. Like I think That's kind of pretty much, unless they go and have some crate. If they go and lose like 5 in a row or some shit like that, then that's where I would look at that. That, to be honest. Um, but yeah, if they lose tonight, standings wise, it's some worry because you can't drop them 3 games with this stretch coming up and expect to
Crazy.
still be top 3, 4, or 5 even probably.
Panic is a crazy word. I'm not gonna hold you.
Yeah, like we lost 4 games. We lost 4 in a row early in the year, bro. Like it's and then proceeds to play good. But it's just I'm starting to realize a lot of people couldn't be coaches, bro. Y'all be doing some Darvin Ham shit. Y'all be changing lineups after every 2 games and calling timeouts after every 6-0 run. Like,
I just feel like after the Luka trade, like the Lakers are just in a different spot. Like if
And JJ better win the championship. The way y'all steady shooting at Darvin. Darvin got to the WCF, so
oh
only thing you
man,
can do better than that is go get a chip. So he
no,
better do it.
that's funny.
I think if the Lakers were in the same situation with like AD, like yeah, I can get that panic shit off. But like after what?
No, I guess funny because I
After
agree
seeing
because like the
Luka, like,
continuity and shit would be.
that's not even it. I just feel like the gravity of the year just shifted.
Yeah.
Like I don't know. Like I don't know. Panic
Would
is
not be good though. No, yeah, losing to the Blazers,
Who
Jazz,
the
and
Lakers play tonight?
the Blazers.
Too
Panic
Yeah,
money.
they
mode.
do need to win
I
these
don't
games
know
though,
about
because
necessarily
these are a lot of
panicking,
easier
but
games.
you shouldn't
That's
get
what I'm
Easier
saying.
alarmed.
That's what I'm
games.
saying, Wes. Like you gotta bank these. You can't
Yeah.
like I don't like dropping games like that. I didn't like dropping the Jazz game, I understood it and kind of low key expected it like Byron did. But
Respected,
last
yeah.
night I didn't expect.
Portland got a lot of size though, so that's gonna be interesting.
Because y'all had these easy games, and then
Is
Saturday
Cricket playing?
y'all just getting thumped.
I'm
Like
not
y'all
sure.
getting put on the hub on Saturday. So
Yeah, the
I'm
stretch
um
kind of tough for
I'm
them.
yeah,
just more so looking at the process of it all. I'm not going. I've dead like mailed in this season, high key. I'm just looking at the process of it all. So like
I'm not there, but I hear you.
I dead have so.
bro, that's so terrible, bro.
I'm
What?
not there. Like I
Nah,
What
still
shit
you
is
gotta,
talking about?
hilarious.
st-
What?
still gotta. I don't expect them to win the
I'm talking
championship,
about the Wimby shit.
oh
Like
yeah, no, that's terrible, bro. Like
they got a
Nah,
uh, nationally
that's
televised game
tough,
tonight
bro.
too.
Yeah,
I'm
that
not. This
shit.
gonna sound. He would like. It would have. I would feel better about it if he would have had like some ligament issue or something that's very acute. Like this is something that's,
They
you
don't
know.
like. They don't
They
like.
said the Spurs believe it's an isolated condition. So
Let's hope they gotta treat it with the diligence as if it's not.
Damn.
Don't don't rush that boy back to any type of
Nah,
basketball,
that's
travel, activity, all
when
that.
I got that notice,
'Cause I think
bro.
that
I
was
couldn't
similar
believe
to
it.
because
That
that was
sucks too.
similar, wasn't that similar to Bosch's when it was just one and then
Oh, I don't know. I'll have to go back and look, but you could be right.
I think he came back, but then I think it happened again, and they're like, okay, like we're kind of like we don't think
Yeah, Bosch did
Yeah,
return.
boss. I think he
It
tried
happened
to play.
again, and
yeah, and
then
then
they're
they're like,
like,
no,
yeah,
you shouldn't
so
play no more, yeah, because I think with Brandon Ingram it only happened once, and then
yeah,
they're
with
like,
Ingram that happened once.
yeah, and then he's still playing,
How
so
long was he out?
I think for the year, right, for the
Yeah,
rest
but
of
like when? What was the? I'm gonna have to go back and look and see like
For
what was
Ingram, it
his.
was towards the end of the year. It
yeah,
wasn't like the
wasn't
beginning.
it
I
like
don't think.
it was like his first year in wasn't it his first year in Pels?
Could have been, but I mean, like I'm trying to see the amount of time, like for him to like recover and be back to normal, where he doesn't have any restrictions
Yeah,
as far as just
yeah,
like
his happened
to.
going into the summer, so
He said
He was back by
March.
the start of the year.
yeah, it's
Okay.
similar with Wimby. Like his is happening. Obviously, you never want things like this to happen, but if they do happen, for them to happen coming out of the All-Star break, where it's like, okay, the second half of the season, and you have all off season to go ahead and tend to it, and then I mean, but yeah, his life, you'll have to make real decisions because even from like traveling back to France,
Going home.
that that's his a lot of decisions are going to have to be made that at hell at 30 you're probably not ready to make, let alone 2021, with lifestyle and what matters most, because He could end up being like, all right, well, it makes more sense to be in San Antonio now,
No Olympics, like so that would
like
alter the
year
Olympics,
round.
right?
You said what?
Wouldn't that mess up his
Damn,
plan
no
in the Olympics?
Olympics.
I
No,
mean,
I
well,
mean, it just
yeah,
depends,
yeah,
bro.
it would.
It
I
just
think
depends, bro.
yeah, because like I feel like if it's a one-off thing with Ingram, because the Olympics is you fly to the Olympics and you're there. It's not like he has to fly multiple places. He would have to cut back on flights for sure. Like, well, I shouldn't say that because I'm not a fucking doctor, but like because I'm not a doctor, but like
Yeah, you see what I'm hedging everything. Like, I don't know.
yeah.
Niggas about to be on WebMD. Don't worry about it.
You about to see a bunch of takes on the timeline low. Like, oh my god, his
Yeah,
career.
I
Like,
shouldn't even say that because maybe the doctors would be like, yeah, like you can if like you could probably travel just as much if you do this and this. Like I don't know. I'm not a doctor, so I shouldn't say all this. So like, who knows? We'll see. Whatever the doctor tells them, we'll
Heaven
see.
say you just gonna be one of a million people that's gonna become doctors, so they don't worry
They
about it.
s- they said he's expected to make a full recovery, so let's just go with that. Let's just
I'm with you.
I
Damn.
mean, I think the question is because people recover from it, the question is if it's gonna be something that happens over and over again. You know what I mean? But we'll
yeah.
see.
Hopefully it don't though. But
that's just tough at
and
21.
then
Like,
and then I just peeped too. Like, damn, they were supposed to play tonight too. I know that just kind of touched niggas a little bit on their team.
yeah,
Kind of threw them off a little bit. Well, I ain't gonna say kind of. I know for sure
He
that
out
would have
for
threw
the
me off.
season.
Yeah,
For sure,
that would
that's
have for
crazy.
sure threw me off. That would have threw
Miles,
me
no
off.
way
So
you worried about the depoy, bro.
Can you see? Can you see the
Wait, what he said? Nah, no way, Miles said. Let me.
You
I
What
know
he
see
what I was
what?
said?
saying? Are you
he
on
don't
the
Bro, you
that's
worry
cause
about Jaron weak
that
ass
cause
depoy, bro? Get out of here.
that cause niggas don't enjoy the game,
Ed,
bro.
are you on their
Niggas
Nobody
worry about
like
other
y'all.
shit, bro.
That's
Am I
why
on the what?
nobody
Heaven
like
side?
y'all.
Bro,
Niggas don't
Miles, you
enjoy the
better than
game,
that,
Are you
bro.
on
twin.
the Spurs schedule? The Spurs schedule?
Twin niggas don't enjoy the game, bro.
This
It's
shit
all narrative,
nasty.
bro. It's all
Agenda.
narrative, bro.
What
It's all
happened to the
narrative,
game,
bro.
bro? Wemby out for the year. Niggas talk about depoy. Like we talking about the face of the league, 21 All NBA. Like
Where are they right now in the standings? Go to the
Like
standings.
The
probably
Spurs
12
were
or
like
13.
12 or
They're
11.
probably
Yeah,
below
probably.
the Blazers still. They were.
Tag joining Wemby. That shit crazy.
Oh
no
my,
funny. He was
I'm
having a
there.
convo for one of the
So
best
that's we're gonna have to have a
seasons
conversation if that happens.
A
sophomore
Cooper
year.
flag and Wemby front. Oh my god, that shit is crazy.
Bro, and I don't even know why this nigga trying to run laps around this shit. It's no promise that Jern gonna win this shit
Yeah,
regardless.
Mobley in the
So like
mix.
all like
And if he win it, we
same
not gonna
like
respect it. Like,
Evan
Mobley in the
Mobley
mix
could
for
clear
sure.
Nah, I
games.
ain't gonna lie.
Like
That
what the
that deep
fuck the
that
niggas
depoy is
talking
definitely
about,
gonna have an
bro?
asterisk
he
on it.
the fakest
Niggas,
depoy of all time, bro.
Nigga, I see Marcus Smart
and then
win
he
it.
don't get it, and
This
Mobley
would be
get it.
faker, bro.
Bro, the league
No, it's
haters, the
not. It's
league haters.
impossible.
You gonna be
Marcus Smart
bitching and
winning
crying
it. Come on.
regardless, bro.
Yeah, that Marcus shit was fake.
That shit
Nigga
was
want a
so fake.
DPOY just to get fucking sent
That
home in the
belongs
first
to
round.
Bam.
Let me see how far.
Well,
Scroll down and see how far the
that's
Spurs
I
can
mean,
fall.
it is a
Say that again.
realistic
Scroll down so I can
conversation
see
to
how
have
far
though.
the
Like
Spurs can fall.
Depoy is gonna be going to someone else,
Mm-hmm.
and his All
All
NBA
NBA.
slot going to somebody else as well.
Okay.
So
Is AD gonna miss? Is AD gonna miss too many games too?
Yeah.
yep,
Or is it gonna be
Yeah.
close?
No, he's gonna miss it.
he's probably missing it.
Damn, this shit
Yeah,
gonna be
he has a groin thing. That should kind of
this
like.
shit gonna be jank.
That's what I'm saying. 65 game rule.
I mean, it's positionless
Shout out to
anyway.
owners.
So
I would have did
bruh, the
55.
top niggas in the league, like Chet, Wimby,
That's the
excuse
first name
me,
you mentioned, huh? Okay.
AD, Chet, Wimby, AD, man, tough.
In that order,
I'm crying.
let's make a push, Idris.
I don't care enough about that nigga to try to like take pot shots at him. You know, like
huh?
you
Oh,
actually got to move the needle,
for
bro. Like
sure.
niggas
I'm
don't
crying.
have to do
I
that.
ain't forgot about that agenda you was pushing last year, 11-10, by the way.
What agenda?
You was low key because I remember exactly where I was sitting. I was in a
That
hotel lobby
You
agenda.
getting
talking
a
about
drink.
that Bam
You was
depoy
pushing the
agenda?
AD Bam agenda that was
It was
insane
fun.
last
It was
year, bro.
fun. It was fun. I had
He
a good
was
time.
pushing.
I had a good time. It was a good time.
I
I
couldn't
have no
believe what I was
regrets.
listening to.
I have no regrets. I really don't.
You had a good time. That's all that
I had
matters.
a good time. I had a
Rockets
goddamn.
fans trying to jump in the depoy conversation.
Alvin Thompson, Depoy, no.
It's gonna be Mobley, man.
Mobley for why though?
You said for why?
Yeah.
Because he just so nice on the court, man.
Abolish this award, bro.
A real
Should have been
guy,
Chet,
a
bro. It's too
real
bad.
player,
It's too bad.
as
Should have been Chet.
opposed to that nigga down at 13 in Miami.
We're top 10 in defense, by the way. Y'all niggas act like he ain't carrying 15th defense, bro. Cavs are like 7th. So we're talking about defense, brother. You should give it to Dort, bro. Just give it to Dort. Just give it to that guy. Should have been Chet, but it's too bad.
Nah. I'll boycott if they get that shit to Dort.
The Detroit Pistons are the 6th seed in the East. Bobby Porter suspended for 25 games.
That Bobby shit is wild, bro. And they actually need Bobby, and now he's suspended for the rest of the regular season, right?
Get Kuzma and lose Bobby. I think it's gonna be like a couple of games left. It's gonna be like 5-4 games left.
Who they playing backup 5? Giannis, Kuzma. I wonder how that's gonna work.
Yeah, that shit about to be nasty. I'm not gonna lie to you. They don't got no big. Who are they?
And Brooke hasn't been good lately.
Oh yeah, they did get Jericho Sims. Yeah, they did get Jericho Sims. Yeah.
Brooke hasn't been good lately, according to Bucks fans. So that should be interesting.
I miss falling off the bed when I was younger, man. Wow,
What type of comment?
Are you okay?
What type of comment? Are you all right, bro?
I'm just thinking, man. Like it was so wild to wake up and be on the floor.
Yeah, I never was that type of sleeper, bro.
Yeah, they said B.I. also had DVT in his shoulder, missing the final 19 games of 2018-2019 season.
You niggas ain't never rolled off the bed when you were
No.
No, nah. I had restless leg syndrome. I'd be all over the place, man. Shout out to my childhood, man.
Sort of kind of adds up now, to be honest. Fall off the bed a lot, hit your head, and shit.
Hey, bro, no funny though, bro. No funny. I feel bad for Wemby, bro. I fuck with Wemby, bro. That shit's sad, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Damn.
I know it's a Wemby thing, but boy, Fox about to be crazy tonight. I'm not trying to take it off of Wemby.
Bro, nah, you hella jank. You hella jank.
I'm just saying, gang. I'm not gambling.
Who did they play tonight?
You trying to make
Suns.
You're trying to make money off of this young man's man.
No, I'm not. I'm not gambling. I'm not doing it.
Y'all jank, bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I almost just dropped from the stage. You saying that shit like that?
You know they play at University of Texas. You know that game is playing at UT.
Oh, I didn't know that. That's even more.
So that's KD homecoming.
Oh yeah. They did say KD. Yeah. I did see that on Twitter yesterday.
They playing at Texas.
Yeah. UT.
That's what you should have said, nigga. You talking about Fox, bro?
KD.
You talking about Fox, bro?
This is
you should have said KD.
I'm not gambling. This is just for the folks. That's gambling. I'm not gambling, gang. KD and Fox. Oof. But nah, Spurs. I don't think the Spurs are going to lose enough games to. Are they going to lose a lot of games? Yes. They don't have no. They literally have no big men on the roster.
I think they'll only go down one because they're like 11 game break ahead of 14. I think it is. When you show me.
11 game ahead.
Yeah.
Yeah, Chan. They need to shut down UNC for the rest of the season too. Respectfully.
Go up to the East real quick.
Niggas ain't want to talk about our guys winning last night.
I don't think.
Sure didn't.
Nah, we do.
I think they only.
We might have a pissed off.
I think they only fall one more in the West. That's it, because they're only 1.5 games above Portland, and then after that, everybody's like 11 games behind them. So it's like whatever.
They'll be blessed to have a top 3 pick in this draft. The ball gonna fall that way a lot.
They gotta have worse record than Brooklyn, Toronto, all those, because they count too in terms of draft positioning.
If you see Chan in the chat talking about Hookem, did he go to Texas or something?
Raptors really working hard for that.
Yo, Ev.
What's up, Italian?
We see your team on Friday tonight.
What's up, bro?
Did you see that so-called goat last night?
Oh. Yeah, bro. You said that I see that so-called choke.
Goat.
Oh, go because he missed a two. I seen a stat today. Is this true, Jordan? Heaven sent
Yes, it
whoever.
is true. It's very
LeBron is
true.
Yeah, that's probably
129.
true.
No, it's
Talking
not
about
probably true. It's true.
in
The,
the
the,
last five
the
seconds shit.
go
Yeah, that's
ahead,
probably true.
yeah, the go ahead, take a yo.
They told me he was clutcher than Kobe Bryant and Michael Jordan.
So you reduce clutch to the last 5 seconds. Got you.
No, I mean, is that not part of being clutch?
Part of yes.
Okay, so the go-ahead shots to win games, he's 1 for 29 in his last 30 attempts. That's fucking pathetic.
That's not what that stat says.
Yes, it does.
In the last 5 seconds, yes, but you just
Yes,
mentioned go. But
exactly.
you
In the
no, but you
last
just
5
mentioned go ahead.
seconds.
But you just mentioned go ahead shots. Period. Like
No, I
game winners.
said
Period.
no. You
Which that's
mentioned
not what that stat speaks
you
to.
mentioned the last 5 seconds. I said yes, and I added on to go-ahead or tying shots. He's 1 for 29.
You
Okay. Yeah,
realize
last
though
5 seconds.
that
Yeah, no,
that
that's.
only accounts for like the last 3 years of his career.
But I'm not. But like I'm not gonna like that's bad.
Okay.
That's still
bad.
bad. Like I'm not saying that's
I
not
mean, it's
bad.
bad, but it's at the end of his career.
Yeah,
Like,
but at the
And
last
it
and
also doesn't speak
and
to
it
I
the
thought it
doesn't
other
said his
speak to
whole
shit.
Lakers tenure. I thought
18.
it said his whole Lakers
What
It
tenure.
about
probably
what
is his
about?
Lakers tenure.
yeah,
No,
it
this
is
is
since joining the Lakers.
Yeah, that's like
okay. So
6 years.
again, fine. It doesn't speak to 18 and down. In which 18, he showed us he was one of the clutchest players ever.
3 game winners in that bitch.
It doesn't
Like
also
NBA
speak
off.
to. It doesn't
So
also speak to
it's bad, man.
playoffs. It doesn't speak to the playoffs during that span, which you would have several more that would
I know. I mean,
fit
it
that
doesn't say.
criteria. It also doesn't fit to the last
It
minute
doesn't.
of a game, 30 seconds of a game, 20 seconds of a game where he's had several. Like it just, but it's still bad. I'm not saying it's still bad, but
Mind you,
You
he hit
saying
one
they
last night to show he
okay.
was. But fuck that nigga, man. I'm a
he said, but
process.
fuck that.
Yeah, exactly. I
Why
mean,
you
it's
feel
just
that way
not
about
clutch.
Bron?
It's the rush shit, bro. Like, come on, it's on site
Oh,
forever.
Nah, it ain't. This ain't got shit to do with Russ, bro. This is
wait.
about Drake.
Oh,
Fuck.
that's right. I forgot.
This has nothing to do with
I
Russ.
forgot.
Wes was mad he was dancing
He
Yeah,
was
sitting
yeah.
dancing
there,
to
To
that
that.
shit.
Tell
Nah,
that bitch
I'm not gonna
ass
lie,
nigga
Wes.
dance
I
to
had the
that.
stage
that
turned
was
out. I
Turn
was
the
like,
funny.
TV
okay.
off. Turn the TV off.
I was like, if you gonna dance to that shit, you better hit a
Mustard.
game winner, nigga.
That's why he lost like he, but y'all not ready for that.
He
No, I was
fucking.
thinking it. I
Oh,
just had the stage
brother.
turned down. I couldn't comment.
Why is he getting the rock at the end of that game anyway?
Because
That's the
everybody
bigger
was ass.
conversation. It's not why is
Bro,
he getting the rock.
the
It's the
reason Luca was ass, and I'm not. I mean, he was ass. 1 for 9 from 3, and not being able to put the ball
I think you
the
just
way
answered
he
your
did.
question. Yeah.
It's fucking bad. But Jesus Christ, go off ball, LeBron. It's over, dog. You are a role player if Luca's on.
Did you watch the
He's
game yesterday,
the
process?
role player.
Just
Yeah,
curious.
Do you
I
know?
watched. I watched the end of the game.
Okay.
Oh, you
Yeah.
gotta watch
Luca
Have
the
you
was
full
watched it since
48.
he's
ass.
I
been?
fear.
His usage has dropped, right? Like a lot.
Luca's. It doesn't matter, dog. When
You
Luca doesn't
just said-
when Luca
okay.
doesn't have the ball in his hands, when Luca doesn't have, and this is his fault too because he's fucking lazy. Ev, by the way, I know it's your boy. Like when he's off ball, he's fucking useless. He's a white James Harden. Move the fuck around, dog. What is he like? What are you doing? What is that kind of basketball? He don't even move when he doesn't have the ball in his hands. He just stands there. Ev,
Oh yeah, I already spoke to his defense today, bro. Oh, offense. You know offensively?
yeah, bro. And he's
Yeah, man.
ass fucking defensively, obviously. But I'm just saying, offensively, when he doesn't have the ball in his hands, he's like 4-on-5.
I mean, it depends. Yeah, and I think the right coach and right offensive system will have to get him more involved when he's off ball, or just get him in certain spots. Typically, when he's off ball, he's standing on the perimeter, whether it's the left wing, right wing, or a hash, whatever the case may be, and letting things flow. I'm gonna get, like I said, bro, it's a new spot, new team, new fit. So I'm not really putting too much into
But
off ball thing.
honestly though, like he's been playing professional basketball since he was like fucking 17 years old. You need a coach and a system to tell you not to stand there and watch and ball watch while you're.
What do you want? What you want him to do?
I don't know, bro. Move around, get an off-ball screen, and get open, or go set an on-ball screen. I know that that's not his game. I know that that's not what he
But
does.
are you want him to do things that are they called upon him to do that? Do you think that you want?
But Ev,
No, when he's
He
standing,
can't just hijack, bro.
you can't just
when he's standing on either wherever he is on the court, is it something being ran on the other side of the court? Like, is he just watching? Like, what is he doing? Like, you know what I'm saying? That matters too.
Bro, it's a lot of this NBA. Like I always compare it to college because I feel like college actually has systems and sets in place offensively. You know what this NBA is now, Ev? It's a bunch of movement and it's a lot of ISO ball. So when people are ISO and he's just watching them, like you need a coach to tell you, like, yo, when he's got the ball in his hand and he's doing this, why don't you cut? Like, what the fuck is that?
Those aren't the team. By the way, those aren't the teams that are winning. Like I don't the
What do you mean?
championship. You can say it's a lot of ISO ball, but the teams that are like trying to win, like it's not a bunch of like the
No,
last three at
I'm
least.
just
It's not
saying.
just a bunch of ISO ball.
I'm just saying, like, but if that's the kind of game that I'm saying, like, it's a lot of ISO in this NBA. I'm not saying it's productive or anything, but like
Yeah.
when somebody is ISO and like he's just standing there, like move around. Like you don't need to be called upon for a set play to move. Like it was one play that it was LeBron got the ball, brought it down the court, and he's standing at the fucking 3-point line, way beyond it, and just watching him work. And there's got to be something he's got to be doing. And if it is, if that's what the coach is telling him to do, then yeah, it's the coach's fault. But I doubt JJ Redick is saying, "Yeah, Luka, just stand there and let the play develop." There was no play to be developed anyway. It was just LeBron isoing. It's just I don't know. He needs to be better off ball. I watched it for 2 years here with Harden. He does fucking nothing when the ball's not in his hands.
Yes, Luka needs to do more off ball. Yes, Luka needs to be better defensively. I mean,
Defense is cooked, bro. He's white. Like
I think he just needs to. I think he needs to make his shots. Make his wide open shots.
That too. I'm
yeah,
not
but
going
you
to
know
have
that's
some
gonna
Luka.
happen.
Yeah, and if that's what I'm saying, that's why I'm not worried
into,
about the other stuff as much. Because I think
Luka to turn into some king backdoor cutter
I
slasher,
don't
all that
want
type of
him
shit.
to do that.
If he's knocked down his shots, you're not having this
Him
conversation.
to do that. I don't want him to be some fucking off ball, fucking cut back door and give me a dunk and whatever. I don't need him to do that. But
So what he's been doing? So what he's been doing off ball to you?
When he's playing with a guy like he's never played with in LeBron James, because LeBron is also a guy that needs the ball in his hands as well at points, you're gonna have to be a little bit more productive. Luka's never been in a situation in the NBA where he had to kind of, give the ball to a LeBron, because even Kyrie's way better on off-ball player than LeBron James. So it's like, if LeBron's got the ball in his hands, what are you doing?
I feel like I haven't watched LeBron James play basketball.
Yeah, me either. Maybe I'm. Yeah.
What do you mean?
Maybe it's me. What is the tweet that he put out a couple years? Maybe it's me. Yeah.
What are you talking about?
The off-ball shit, bro.
No, he can play off ball. I said that. He does it a lot better than Luka.
Like he's all right, right? He's all right.
No, he plays off ball fine. There's nothing wrong with him.
Yeah.
Just said that.
Yeah, that's cool.
Oh my god, bro. You can't even talk to these fucking fanboys. Holy shit. Like everything he does is like the fucking greatest.
That's not true.
Oh my god, he's the best.
Like you hear what you want to hear. Like you hear what
you guys are being that snarky, smart ass fucking attitude.
you hear what you want to hear. Like
no,
you weren't.
I can tell by the tone in your snarky fucking voice.
No, but you just said everything he does is the great. It's just not true.
But you guys are acting like he's some fucking amazing off-ball player, LeBron.
He's mid as shit.
See,
like well, I don't know. Process. Would you prefer I call you? Would you prefer I call you a fucking dumbass for saying he's not a really good off-ball player? Like, would you prefer that?
I don't want to talk to her at all. I don't want to talk to her at all today because fuck Canada. That's all I'm worried about with you today.
I'm not gonna lie, we went in tonight. I don't know what the fuck you
went in tonight in Boston. Are you fucking kidding me?
I'm not gonna. Listen very carefully. They in here talking about basketball. Like I don't give a fuck about basketball. Tonight. I know what I'm.
Yeah, I'm locked into your bitch ass fucking Canadians.
We fucking you up tonight.
The fact that you guys even lost to us once.
LeBron has never played off ball, and when he has, it's looked disappointing. God bless, bro.
Yeah, I didn't say that.
No, I'm talking about slide. Like that's just an insane comment.
I just said,
yo, what I walk into?
You walked into me telling Process we fucking them up tonight.
Yeah, right. Fuck
okay.
What time?
That's a good walk
You guys
into
know how to
fucking you up tonight.
What time?
You gotta ice skate before you can fucking walk, and you lost to a bunch of fucking Americans.
You're not winning shit tonight.
Okay, we'll see. You want to bet a friendly $20 on it?
Okay.
All right, done. I'm fucking rocking my country.
I mean,
if we don't win the game, we're gonna beat the living piss out of you. So fuck it anyway.
Listen. We won 2. I will give you one.
Thank you.
No, fuck that, bro.
One fight.
If I'm to Chuck, I'm going straight after Crosby's bitch ass, and I'm putting him right through the ice. That pussy.
To be honest, Ness, I mean,
You
it's
be
really
doing
America
that.
versus America tonight at the end of the day when you think about it. Like,
Yeah, the same country in a couple of years anyway.
like
Yeah.
I don't know what you.
Fucking Governor
I
Trudeau.
don't know why you repping this hard. Like, you gonna be with us?
Yeah,
Like,
exactly. There's
Yeah,
gonna only be one anthem you're singing. It's gonna be the national
definitely
anthem.
taking over you niggas, man.
Yeah, I'm
for
not.
sure,
That's
for
good though,
sure.
cause Drake can be an American.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
Like,
you'll be singing the
damn.
national.
Dual citizenship.
I'm not gonna lie, but I prefer the old Canada shit though. So like,
Fuck them,
we
bro. They
gotta
booed
figure
our
that out.
national
I,
anthem.
I hope you guys. I hope you guys watch while they boo. Oh, they in
They
Boston.
booed our national anthem. Every time I've been to a Flyers game, and we play a team like Edmonton or the Maple Leafs or the Canadians, they play the American national anthem, then they play the Canadian national anthem. Everybody in the stadium stands up and honors Canada. Fuck you
My
guys.
bad,
I'm
Byron.
never doing that again.
Fuck y'all.
I'm pulling a Kaepernick. Fuck Canada.
Real
Bro,
shit.
you pulling a Kaepernick?
Yeah,
They,
fuck them. They booed us. Those
we've
pieces
been
of
booing.
shit.
We've been booing your national
We're
anthem
we're kneeling, right?
for a while now.
Fuck Canada. Yeah, you disrespectful pieces of shit. Now you
Yo,
got
what
lost
is
in your
this?
own
What's
sport.
going on? This is USA versus Canada in hockey.
Yeah,
Yeah,
tonight.
It's because of the
real
Bro, Ev, let me
all-star
tell you
game.
something.
You
Lock,
missed the last.
Ed,
You missed the last match.
Ed,
Literally, as
lock
soon as
in.
as soon as the puck dropped, three fights back to back to back.
9 seconds into the game, there were 3 fights against Canada and USA.
Why are they playing? What are they
because
playing in? What is
ain't
this?
they
This is
best players not playing?
Ed. Hold on, Ed. This is their All-Star weekend.
This is real all-star activity,
Bro,
brother.
This is what
they-
I was trying to tell you.
Didn't their best players not play though?
Oh, this is their All-Star weekend.
So,
They
bro,
they knew it was gonna be some BS, bro. They best players not playing.
what do you mean their best players not playing? Connor McDavid was on the fucking ice
Austin
for
Matthews.
Canada.
No, I'm talking about the other guy.
For America or Canada? What are you talking about?
You don't know what he fuck he talking about.
Austin Matthews.
I seen a tweet.
And Austin Matthews is playing tonight. Fuck.
And he played last match. I don't know what the fuck he talking about.
What did this come on? What channel does this come on?
I don't know.
On ESPN, I believe.
It should be on ESPN. If not, it'll be
TSN.
on.
It's on TSN.
We room for the Edmonds.
Okay.
When the
Okay.
Edmonton Oilers playing?
Get that shit out the road, bro.
We are watching the
It's on
40
ESPN tonight at 8 o'clock.
TSN. Fuck out of here.
Lock in.
No, I am.
This is what you're supposed to lock into. Not this.
What's that? Toronto Sports Network? Is what I mean.
Yeah.
It's basically fake ESPN.
It's about to be Trump Sports Network, nigga. Like,
You're doing a lot. You're doing a lot.
really got me on process side tonight. That shit crazy.
So Ed, the last game, these fucking cocksuckers up north started booing the national anthem.
Y'all.
So immediately the Tkachuk brothers were pissed, and they were
The
like,
first one lost.
they were pissed that happened. So they went right after them, and they got
The first one lost. The first one got his ass beat.
Nah, fuck you. You can't beat
The first one got
nothing
his
in
ass
Canada.
beat.
You guys can't beat
The
shit.
first one got his. Canada won 2 out of the 3 fights. I
Fuck
will
outta
give
here.
you
No,
one.
you
Just
win
because
shit.
I feel bad for
You
you.
win shit.
Just because I feel bad for you, I'll give you
Fuck
one.
out of here. Then Tkachuk fucking sent you guys packing.
I'm not gonna lie. I was watching with a bunch of people, and that shit was lit. That
I was going fucking nuts.
Me too.
I was going absolutely fucking crazy watching the game.
Me too. I'm not gonna lie. That shit was good.
So tonight they're gonna play Ev, and it's for like I don't even know. It's like their all-star thing. It's called the Final Four, and
this one plays to see who goes finals, no?
This one what?
Isn't this one to play to see who? Let me see. Let me look up the Final Four. Hold on.
Yeah, this is because Sweden's in the final, isn't they? Those fucking Swedes. No, tonight is the final. This is a round robin because we beat you guys. So tonight's the last one because this is the championship.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah, this is the final, right? I think it is.
Ev, this is what I was saying when we talked about what the NBA should do for their All-Star break. This is what I was saying. They should adopt what
So all the players that's in the LHL from Sweden are on Sweden's team.
Yes.
Yeah, and all the players in
From
Finland, all the
Canada.
players from America, all the players from Canada.
Yeah.
And it's a little bit more plausible because the NHL has more than
You know
international
what's gonna be funny as shit? You know what's gonna be funny as shit? Our process, the fact that Boston fans got to support Austin Matthews.
Yeah, whatever. Who cares? I'm supporting everybody. I would support anybody.
If they got the USA on, they go be cheering for him.
I don't give a fuck who it is on that team. It could be my biggest rival ever. If Crosby was American, I'd be rooting for him, and I hate that motherfucker's guts more than anybody.
The same thing in basketball.
I'm not gonna lie.
Everybody roots for LeBron when you get the USA on.
the American players are bigger and more burly, and the Canadian players are more like skilled and they're just faster at skating. So
Well,
we'll see.
to be fair, I don't think people were rooting for Tatum that much either. So maybe that doesn't apply to everybody.
Well, we'll see what happens though. But we fucking y'all up though.
Yeah, I might have to root for Canada. I'm not gonna lie. I fuck with y'all energy.
We need to get that. We need to get that.
What do you mean? Why would you root for Canada?
Because fuck y'all.
Because fuck,
No,
I would boo
D-Mac.
the national anthem right now too.
Oh, give me a fucking loser. Then why don't you pack your fucking bags and get the fuck out? How about that? Why don't you move up there?
Hey, that's the goal process. That's the goal. The way this shit going. No, but I think it's going to be an excellent game. Like this, the first game, like you guys said, was awesome energy, man.
CFL team, you fucking dork.
Shout out to the Argonauts. It's going to be a fun game for sure. It like I say, playoff hockey. The energy is amazing. So this is going to be a playoff hockey type of atmosphere for sure.
Yeah, and they've been they haven't done this. They haven't done the Four Nations for years. They just brought it back this year.
Yeah, and it's fucking amazing. And they're so lucky. And by the way, they should have brought the fucking cocksucking Russians into this, but they're not because of the whole war. Because we would have beat their fucking ass too.
I'm not gonna lie though, Canada needs to get their get back for the junior hockey league because America beat them in the junior hockey league. Like fuck them. But listen, we getting our get back. We fucking y'all up tonight, process.
It sound like the U.S. run hockey now. That's what it sound like.
Process.
Yeah. We're
no,
running.
We lost baseball.
Y'all lost
I said 8 p.m.
in the Cup final.
Yeah,
like,
8 p.m.
Come on, bro.
All right. You set an alarm right now for that.
If we win this, bro, we're the fucking best. It's just a matter of time before we win a World Cup, and then forget it. I'm going to talk shit forever.
You not winning shit.
Never know. If we ever win a soccer tournament, it's over.
Oh, that's never happened.
Yeah, that's never happened.
Yeah, you never know. I never thought
that's never happened. Not. I mean, unless it's women, of course you're talking about, but no, that's otherwise.
Yeah,
and I was gonna say something, but I'm gonna let y'all fly.
Man, fuck all this hockey shit, man. Baseball is back, man.
Oh,
yes, we got spring training today.
Come on, man. My dog Austin Wells taking shit deep.
I'm not gonna lie.
First swing of the year, man. You got Didi Gregorius back in Yankee gear, nigga.
Didi Gregorius.
Talking about,
what is he in a fucking?
We got Vladdy Jr. We got Vladdy Jr. liking posts on Insta and Yankee uniform and pinstripes, man. Like
Didi
Gregorius get any better than this.
Didi Gregorius in Yankees uniform as a manager, or is he playing?
Nah, he was taking some ground balls.
He's fucking done, dude.
Yeah, he is done now.
Is he in training camp?
He's at training camp.
Yeah.
Wes, how do you feel about the
baseball? By the way,
about the automatic strike thingy that they're going to be trying out during spring training?
I don't like
it.
Yeah, process. You saw they're going to be doing it for spring training.
No, they should definitely adopt it into the MLB. Every other league in baseball are using these umps. They're 99.87% right on their fucking balls and strikes, compared to umps where they're 86% right. Why not just have these fucking guys in there? If it's ball, it's a strike. If they know what it is, just let it go. You have umps for other things.
What are they adding?
It's an automatic strike ball system.
Is it similar to
like an automated?
Is it similar to like what they do with tennis with if the ball's out and shit like that?
Sort of, yes.
Kinda.
But what they do is you have so it's basically the ump is calling balls and strikes, but each time a ball is thrown, the catcher, pitcher, or batter can tap their helmet or hat.
It's like a challenge system. It's not like a
it's a challenge system. Yeah, it's a challenge system to be able to challenge a call, and it's really quick. Like it just tells you if it's ball to strike.
They said when the MLB put it out, they said that 51% of the calls, they've been using this in the minor leagues. They used it all last year, and 51% of the challenged calls were overturned. So like it's a 50% like a 50-50 chance. Either works or it doesn't.
And it's efficient in minor league baseball too. It's not like it slows down the game. So.
Yeah.
It must be hard to call balls and strikes because them bitches be going fast as a bitch. And then like
it really just depends on the fucking. Some umps just have terrible fucking eyes.
Yeah.
They have awful strike zones too.
Just like I was about to say, their strike zones are just so shit.
All over the place. My boy be calling strikes in the other batter's box, man.
You know,
like, what the fuck are you doing?
Wes, you see me talking baseball, talking about strike zones moving and shit like that. You know where I got that from, Wes? Anime.
That
I was
dumbass
about to say,
anime
wasn't
you
it
watch.
anime? Isn't there a baseball anime?
Yeah, that
Yeah.
silly anime she watched.
Fucking cartoons that you watch.
You know what?
Anime.
Good. That's a
Talk
good
about
way
it,
to
Prospect.
learn.
Talk
Respect
about
Not
it.
too
anime,
much.
lame
Be
ass
respectful.
niggas.
Always a good
I'll,
Not
thing
too
to
I'll
much.
learn
smack
through
y'all
anime,
lame
Anime
ass
man.
is
niggas. Respect anime.
terrible.
Watch
Not
back,
too
You don't
bro.
much.
know, you don't
Y'all
know
will never
about
convert me, man.
Talk about it, Spinny.
that
Talk
you don't know
about it.
Anime
about.
of
Not
I
too
my life
mean,
is
much.
for
Not
not
too
real.
much. Not too
is
I
much.
tried
Not
to
too
watch an
Spinny,
much.
episode
watch
of
back,
Sailor
bro.
Moon. I watched an episode of Sailor Moon and never picked that shit back up.
Hey, go
Never.
He just
ahead, bro.
jealous. He never had a
Not
Terrible.
too
real
What's the
much.
nickname.
Not
episode of
too
Hey, he about
Sailor
to
He
much.
was
Moon?
never
spaz
lit
out.
Not
enough
too
to get a
much.
nickname that really
He
mattered.
about to spaz out.
That's it, man.
Watch
That's it.
back, Spinny.
Yo, real quick before y'all take it all around the
I
world.
don't like you like that. I never met you in real life. Watch
Watch
your
back,
mouth.
Spinny.
I never met you
Yeah,
in real life. Watch your mouth.
yeah.
Don't disrespect anime, bro. That's what we chill out.
Don't
Yo,
disrespect me. Don't disrespect yourself.
I'm doing a
That's
couple
what
of shout outs
real
just real
niggas
quick in
do.
Not
college
too much.
basketball
Not too
last night.
much.
It's why I prefer to
Um,
start at the top, but the way it started off, I had to go. Y'all know
We get
Lakers lose games, niggas come in here and type a couple of comments, da 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 da. So it started off with the
so
Lakers.
y'all ducking Lakers talks? Mhm.
But Auburn went over Arkansas. I didn't like that spread last night personally. Auburn covered that. No, Arkansas covered that pretty well. I think it was like 15 and a half or something like that. Mizzou came out and jumped on
Big
Bama.
old MIZ, baby. Let's
Yeah,
go.
with D-Mac up here. D-Mac can definitely talk about it. Y'all came out turned. What was your thoughts on the game last night? I saw you tweet about it before the
12-0
game
run,
too.
man.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, it was lit in Como. It was obviously a massive environment, and we had gotten worked pretty good by Auburn when we went to them earlier in the year. So I wanted to, be able to have this test as far as the top 5 team was concerned, and we passed it with flying colors. We were able to take up Florida early in the year too, but hey, this has been an incredible turnaround. What Gates has done with this team has been spectacular. We've had, I think, 3 out of the 5 starters are still here from that team last year that didn't win a conference game. And for the way that we've been able to improve, defensively, we've improved and gotten a lot better. But being able to rely on Mark Mitchell inside has been spectacular, man. That kid, he has the ability to stretch the floor, but the dominance that he shows in the paint on a consistent basis, man, Alabama had no answers for him, and it was spectacular. Grill, the sharpshooter, who didn't even shoot all that well from 3-point line, but really has been able to round out some of his game, being able to get to the basket when Alabama ran him out of the line, was really impressive. This team plays together. They rebound the ball, they hit the glass, they make it incredibly difficult for you on the defensive side of the ball. Tamar Bates comes out with some really key plays on a consistent basis. So it's a full team effort. I've been so fun watching this team the entirety of the year, and obviously the SEC ain't no joke, top to bottom. So being able to play this well in this season in this conference has been awesome. And I've seen some of the projections have is 6 seed, whatever, 5 seed, whatever. Like I feel like that'd be too low for us, but whatever it is, we're happy it's going to be back in the tournament and we're going to be able to turn it up. And this win was huge because the rest of our SEC schedule was really light. So if we can, handle our business the rest of the way, we'll be in line for a double bye in the SEC tournament, man, and see if we can get something done as far as that's concerned. But there's been another win, another great, moment as far as Como is concerned. We were definitely lit on lit on that floor, man. I think there's a fire alarm at the end of it, but it was a lot of fun watching this game for sure, especially that start.
Yeah.
Shout out, Mark Mitchell, leave Duke, come to Missouri, look like a better player. Shout out to Brotherhood though.
Yeah, he's developed. He's developed really well since the days he was there. And there's been a lot of receipts that have been talked about. People underneath his comments saying that he's transferred, say he must not winning, like winning a lot. But he's turned up. Tamar Bates when he left IU got a lot of hate as well coming back to Mizzou. And both of those guys have proven a lot of people wrong. They've played for us.
You can fact check me, D-Mac. Last 5, Mark averaged 20, right?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Okay.
He's been balling out.
Shout out. Yeah, I watched my y'all for the first time. I was saying like a month ago that I wanted to see a Mizzou game. I think I seen y'all in A&M like a week and a half ago or something, whatever it was. And that was a great game. Obviously, you spoke to your guys' remaining schedule. But excuse me, as far as SEC play, that game we got coming up, that's definitely gonna be a good game. I think both of us are really good teams from the SEC. Like you said, top to bottom is just competitive. It's really just a hell of a super duper competitive conference. So yeah, we'll see. And y'all got a good mob. St. John's and DePaul. St. John's took care of business start to finish, I like what Rick said. They're not really recruiting no high school players. And it's funny, we were just having that convo in here the other day. I think it was Sosa yesterday. Actually, Rick said that post game. I think that they're not really recruiting no high school players because of what they're losing, and they don't want to replace those guys with freshmen, quote unquote. So that's the line of thinking you're going to see Mark Pope do, Rick Pitino do, and coaches of that nature as
Did
well.
you see the thing that what's this called? I think it's like College Basketball King or something like that. A college basketball report. I'm gonna send it to you, Ev. But they went through the top 10 teams and the number of freshmen playing starter minutes on each top 10 team. Auburn has one, Duke has three, Alabama has one, and Texas Tech has one. No other top 10 team has a freshman playing starter minutes.
And one comment to just jump in. That's how you and we had this conversation a lot as well. But this is how you know the shit really is taking over. I don't know. I know D Mac for sure seen it after the game. When I don't know if you seen it, Ev, if you watched to the end of the game, but Missouri coach at the end of the
I would
game,
say don't storm the field,
yeah, it was like two
storm the
seconds
court.
left. It's like 2 seconds left on the clock, and he grabbed the mic and told the fans to don't storm the court because you know what I'm saying. You could see it from watching the game too, like they was ready, like they
They
was on
was ready. Oh,
assignment.
Oh, they were
they
about
was
to storm the shit
ready.
out of that court.
He was gonna get crazy. But
Yeah,
yeah, you're
so
right. And
so he
and they
stormed,
they asked him after the game. I'm
and
sorry,
he
go ahead. You can finish your
yeah
point.
yeah, and he was like, they asked him why did you stop the game to tell the fans to not storm the court, and this nigga said because we need that money for NIL, bro. But shit but to the point, Ed, like what we talk about all year, that's how you know that shit really took over college, bro, in general. Football, basketball in general, bro. That shit is like,
Mhm.
and that goes to another thing where Rick Pitino saying they not recruiting high school players, bro. You gotta have that money ready for these older guys. And
Mhm.
you you,
Well,
you
it's the money, but Patino also pointed to like a performance drop off. Like, how, because he named like three players and he was like, I
Yeah.
just like performance wise and skill wise, I can't replace them with freshmen. Like, pretty much. He was just like, I can't replace them with freshmen. Skill wise, like, there's just a drop off in terms of talent and like, especially like going to what Tess is saying, like,
in
now
terms
what
and
we
being grown
know,
ass men. Some of them
yeah.
they're grown ass men. They're not
Like
kids.
Auburn's team, I think Auburn's team's like average age is 26, right? Or something like that.
23 years and 6 months.
23 years and 6 months. That's old as fuck
For
for a college
college.
basketball program.
It is a funny way that we've kind of gotten to this point in which for a long time, or really I should say really when I was growing up, late 2000s 2010s, people were like, college just ain't the same because the kids ain't staying multiple years, et cetera, et cetera. But now
Hmm.
that we've kind of reverse engineered our way into these types of teams really being at the top of college basketball, I'm not hearing a lot of praise for it because of the process that has led to it, of course, which is these gigs getting paid. So it's an interesting way that we've kind of gotten back to that point. I don't personally mind it. Hey, these kids are commodities in a multi-billion-dollar industry, and they're getting their money accordingly. And you either play it and live in that world, or you go and quit. So some of these coaches have. So
Also,
it's a
They
funny way
were.
that we've gotten back to it.
for
Mhm.
basketball in particular, though, why it's a problem is this: they need to start letting kids go to high school from high
You
school.
mean straight from high school?
Yeah, they need to let kids go straight from high school again because
Yeah.
that will eliminate a huge deal in basketball in particular. See, in college they can't go in, but football they can't go pro after 1 year,
Yeah.
right? So the NIL is 10 times crazier, right? As far as being able to lure kids through the transfer portal. Basketball, if you eliminate the one and dones, you have a complete NIL like treasure chest that is now
Hmm.
gone. If because you're thinking like the top out of the top 15 high school kids, let's say half of them go pro, right? NIL changes for basketball crazy, a crazy amount because those millions of dollars that you would have to give to like the number one guy, you no longer have to do that for him
I
to be
think
on
why they
campus for
won't
6 months.
do that, Sosa, is because it'll essentially destroy the G League, don't you think?
No, because what people forget is that the G League is filled with guys that have been in the G League for 5, 6, 7 years.
Sure.
So they're you know what I mean? Like those journeymen are always going to exist. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? If anything, it would hurt it would hurt like them getting a couple of guys, you know what I mean, with the overtime elite shit,
Yeah,
or it would hurt like those secondary places where these
but
players
they
can
want
go.
that though. They want to
The-
hurt those places. They want to
I
like
think
that was the
yeah, they
big
do.
push behind NIL. Well, that was the big push from like a college basketball standpoint before NIL happened. Is that you had all these. Y'all know I don't follow basketball like that. But you had like these star players, like really good, talented, top of the class high school players saying, fuck college. I'm gonna go to either like an overtime elite or something like that. I'm gonna go overseas because I can make money or I can do this or I can do that. And I don't need to stay in college and have to play for 1 year and then go after my 1 year. That was really the purpose of like, well, the driving force in terms of college basketball on why they wanted it because it kept them here. It kept them attached to the money sources. So you can now have stars like Cooper Flag back in a college opposed to overseas or in one of these ancillary third party alternative situations where they play for a year or 2 or 3 and then go straight to the league that way.
Yeah, again, I honestly think that again, changing it to letting kids leave after high school completely changes the ball game for college basketball as a whole. Because there's just it's because
I think it does.
Another
it's
one of
becoming ridiculous
right,
for as far as basketball goes. Because the roster is nowhere near what football is. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So it's
yeah,
like
Yeah.
the assessment.
that's why
Another
I think it's a big deal.
another one of those arguments in the past would have been, being able to create or keep the star power as far as the one and dones were concerned within college basketball. But I think that we can generally agree, even though obviously like Cooper Flag is a draw, two of the guys that are at Rutgers right now, it is what it is. It college basketball doesn't feel reliant upon those draws in the ways that
Yeah.
they might have in the past. And so from that perspective, I think that there's also maybe a little bit more of a stomach from that standpoint of allowing the one and dones to be just straight out of high school guys if they want to
But
be.
it's just like in regards to what you guys were talking about, it's because of the combination of NIL and the transfer portal.
Mm-hmm.
So it's the
Yeah,
interconnection
absolutely.
of both because
Absolutely. I agree.
it's the battle of and I said this yesterday. I said like you can't win a college basketball championship with 2, 3, 4 or freshman and sophomore anymore starting.
Mm-mm.
No, you can't.
You can't do it.
I'm not playing against grown men. That's just not how it's going to be able to work.
And like it's now the alternative. First of all, the guy who was onto it first was Deion Sanders. Deion was like, why the fuck would I recruit high school when I know all these bigger schools have all the money? So I'll just go after 3 or 4, high level recruits for my class, and then I'll fill the roster out with players who were all conference in small conferences. Like you get players that perform really well at a little bit of a lower level, and they've already
Train 'em
been
up.
seasoned a
Yeah.
bit. You know what I mean? So like that's Deion was onto that, and now you see with basketball, that's all it is. These coaches are like, listen, fuck high school. Give me a 21-year-old who scored 1,500 points at a small school.
Yeah. I agree with Miles to an extent. Penny did kind of do it in college basketball. Kelvin always had to pick off transfers because we never had the fucking money.
I mean,
Um,
Penny's first recruiting class, he got hit with a lawsuit because
Yeah.
FedEx gave Imani Bates $2 million. And as soon as he transferred, they dropped the lawsuit.
Yeah.
Like
Pretty much.
all Penny
The
did
calls got put in.
was do his job and let FedEx pay people, brother. He didn't
Yeah.
start shit.
I don't know. I agree. And I will say, though, so I do agree with you that I think bringing back, what did they used to call it? Blue chipping? Or what was it? What was it called? Or did they just say I'm going straight from high school to the NBA?
Yeah, where they just
I don't know.
declare
Yeah,
out
it's
of high
straight
school.
from yeah.
Just
I
let
thought there
them,
was like a specific term for it. That's what I was trying to think
just
of.
declaring out of high school, going pro from high school.
And to Sosa's point, a lot of people like since all this even started, a lot of people been advocating for that too as well. Like
I think
instead
we
of
need like a release valve,
yeah,
honestly.
just let them go straight there because this shit gonna get it's only gonna get worse.
Worse.
Like at this point, it ain't gonna be a change. It's only gonna get worse from here on out, bro. Like it is what it is, and I think letting them go from high school to the NBA does solve just a little bit of the problem.
I agree.
Mm.
It's
I
because
Because
you
think
need
the one thing
if you could,
you need
I
a
think
pressure
if
release.
Yeah,
out of one way or another.
You're dead stopping a game, bro. Like he dead stopped the game to tell people to don't rush the court because we need the money. Like you know what I mean? So it's like that right there showed you how important all this shit and got. Like
Also, wait. So when they say we need the money, they don't want the fine. What are you
Yeah, so
doing?
the fine
yeah, it's a
that would
fine.
go to the
Well,
entire conference if you storm the court,
It's a half
essentially.
a million.
$500,000
really?
fine that goes to
Yes,
the
The
it's
conference
five
if you
SEC's
hundred
storm the
thousand.
tripping.
court.
It's 500,000.
No,
If a team
it's
we
across
got
the college
we
That's an
basketball league.
Kentucky.
NCAA rule. Is that an NCAA rule
I
or
believe it
like
is
an
an
SEC
NCAA.
rule?
I believe so because I know Kentucky
Oh,
just got
okay.
it. Kentucky
Yeah,
just got an extra 500 because when we played Vandy
And they
last month
stormed it.
and they
Yeah, I
stormed
saw.
it. Yeah,
So the
Dang,
other
man, that's
school
hard.
gets the money.
Wait,
Yeah.
Kentucky stormed the court versus Vandy?
no,
No,
Vandy stormed the
Vandy
court
stormed the
versus
court versus
us.
Oh,
Kentucky.
okay.
And
I
you
was
saying
like, wait,
Kentucky
what?
get the
No,
money for that,
See,
Chiz?
but
no,
Vandy
the
doesn't
Yeah,
entire
do it.
conference gets it. The
yeah,
The
entire
Oh,
conference.
conference, and then they allocate it out.
Vandy
yeah.
doesn't
So,
do it though, bro.
They disperse
it
it to
is.
the yeah.
See, but
Yes,
certain schools don't
it's an
give a fuck though.
NCAA.
Vandy's a private school with a lot of money, so they don't give
They
a
can
fuck.
Yeah, they
Like they
don't
really
care.
do not care.
It's an NCAA Division I rule, and it's a part
I
of
was a
different
D1
conferences. I
rule.
think 11 of them. But yeah, if you storm the court, then you have a fine, and that fine then gets distributed amongst the rest of the conference teams.
Yeah,
Hmm.
yeah. That's interesting. I don't know. Is that a rule for? I'm guessing just all NCAA D1 sports.
Hey, did you guys touch on that Wemby situation though?
Yeah,
I don't know if it's
Yeah.
the same for football as well.
I was just saying D-Mac because
But I know there
hella
is a
teams
rule.
store the
Is
court,
there a
storm
rule?
the field in football. That's why I was like, damn. I mean,
Well,
how
we're
many
gonna
schools
see
are
if they
getting
got a
paid off
rule
there?
against celebrating on the rivals field after last week, or
Oh,
last year, I should say.
well, yeah.
Now that Wemby is unfortunate. Certainly hope that it's an isolated incident, as they said, because that's no joke as far as circulation for a guy his size to have blood clot issues. So hopefully it's not an issue. So it's Miles. It's the same rule as far as football too, that it gets distributed to the rest of the teams. Because I know what they had said. So this was a different conversation, but if Notre Dame had won the national championship, like the money that they got that would normally go to college, a portion of it would go to the conference for winning the championship. Like they would just pocket all of it because they're not in that conference.
Yeah, no, they would. Notre Dame would.
They didn't want that to happen though, so they cheated and made sure Ohio State won.
Notre
Brother, I
Dame
don't know.
would. Any other team
That'd
that's
be
in a
like me
conference,
saying
you
that
get a
they
part.
cheated
You get
against
a
us in the
piece of
Super
money.
Bowl, brother. That was just the ass whooping.
Hey man, listen, any excuse you want, Copium apparently is the drug.
Oh, Tennessee and Vandy had to pay one. Damn, Vandy really don't give a fuck.
Nah, Vandy don't care.
11-10
got
dropped some good
money.
news about AD. AD progressing well, expected to be reevaluated in 2 weeks. Also, Kentucky and Vandy played last night. Speaking of Vandy, Kentucky got the win 82-61. Sosa had a nice 2-leg that he came in here with that featured Kentucky and Duquesne. Both of those teams took care of business. Did that overhit Sosa?
No, bro.
How much they fell short on?
By
a
like,
lot. Did they?
yeah,
That looks like 15, 14, somewhere in
yeah,
the ballpark.
it went crazy under.
11.
I
My
mean,
bad. That was like 10 or 11. Okay.
what's crazy is in the first like 7 minutes, bro, they had like 28 points.
Man, I know. I
They
peeped.
had, it was going. It was going to start, and then like they just they hit shots. Like
with the overs in college, bro. You gotta the teams gotta have a good second half. Like if the second half is good, them overs gonna hit.
Yeah, I mean, I took the game because the first time and this is it's just a strategy from just a betting strategy. Like the first time those two teams played, the final score was 119-104 in regulation, and the over under was set 58 points lower than that final score last time. So just from a raw number standpoint, I didn't have a choice but to bet it. Win or lose, I had to bet it. You know what I mean? It's one of those. It's just you bet. It's a situational thing.
Did y'all talk about the Mark Williams statement from his agent? I know you were talking Lakers earlier, but
no.
Mark Williams. Wait, hold on. Before that, Ted, what you guys say about this game, gang? I know we took care of business, but just real quick, what you guys say about the second half or just the game in general?
Pretty much, I would say I was wrong to Sosa as well. I did like us to win. You did too, but I thought it was gonna be close. So
I
I'll take
did
my
too.
L on that. I'll take my L. I'll take my L. But yeah, they but to the point that we were saying yesterday, bro, they and this was social point as well. They come to Rupp. This is normally what happens, you know. So good game overall. Good team win, bro. And shout out to the players who really don't play for real because they gave us a spark yesterday, the spark that we needed to keep momentum in the whole game. And we played defense yesterday, bro. Like surprisingly, with our guys out, but not really too much to say, bro.
Yeah,
I thought we'd win, but I did think it was gonna be close. So that's all I
I'm
want
not
to say.
saying I'm just shouting out 4 players. Um, really with this one, I'm not rapping to be honest. Colin Chandler, he was one of our first guys that we got this summer. To be honest, this past summer, when it comes to being one of the first guys that we landed to come to Kentucky. And he's not getting a lot of minutes. He ain't playing 20, 25, 30. But last night in his 15 minutes, he was good. He was a good basketball player. 7.6 rebounds, 2 assists, 2 steals. He was a good basketball player for me. Also want to shout out wait, bro. I'm gonna do this every game, bro. I mean, he about to break the streak. I'm happy
Dog,
for that.
bro. He's
Because,
gonna break it, bro.
yeah, he's
He's gonna
breaking it.
break it.
And he at this point he know what's on the cups, what he's about to do. And he
What's
slowly
the
but
record?
surely
What's the record?
Malik
30.
Monk, 30 points, scoring 10 or more in 30 straight games.
Wow.
Only Malik Monk did that. So every game he gives us 10 or more so far. And we're what, 26 games in, 4 more to go. So really 5 more to go to break it. We don't
Yeah.
want to tie it. We want to break it. I want him to break it because he's growing to be one of my favorite players at Kentucky.
I want him to break it. I
Yeah.
love Monk, bro. I'm a big Monk fan, even still to this day. But
Yeah.
the way that Ortega plays, bro, I just fuck with his game. I actually want him to break that shit, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
I look at this team different, and the reason why I say he's become one of my favorite players in Kentucky, period, over the last 15 years, 14, 15 years, is because everybody that's on this team, they took a chance and they took advantage of an opportunity. And I think that was in their line of thinking, especially Lamont. I think it was Lamont that said in the summertime or offseason or whatever the case may be, we're like, you mean to tell me we got the chance to put on a Kentucky blue jersey? We got the chance to wear a Kentucky jersey. So they took a chance and they took opportunity. One, the chance to Mark Pope, and also the opportunity is to step in and be playing immediate basketball or immediate impact basketball or minutes, whatever you want to say, for this Kentucky team that's losing tons of freshmen, that's losing ton of returners, Thero, Big Z, etc. They all stepped in and got the opportunity to play. So they all take a chance, they all take opportunity. So these guys right here, these 9 to 10 guys that we play, and Jackson Robinson and Kerr as well. Shout out to those guys. Hopefully they get healthy soon. But these 9 to 11 guys that we play, they mean something to me because, like, a special place in my heart because they came and they took advantage of an opportunity to come to Kentucky because most niggas, the average nigga, be like, wait, huh? Coach Cal leaving? All right, I'm going right there with him, which 5+ of them niggas did. Oh, it's gonna be Mark Pope there now. Who wants to? Why would I want to play for Kentucky? Kentucky's not nothing no more now. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people in here thought that. And the fact that what Mark Pope
Speak
did for
on
this
it.
program this season is not eyes and the light is back on Kentucky. Are we 7-6 in the conference play? Yes. Should be a little higher than that, in my opinion. But ACNA overall with a new team, new structure, and things of that nature, I think that's a plus, in my opinion. So, man, these guys right here, Amari.
And to back you up a little bit, brother, they took a chance this year, and mind you, this is the toughest year that it has been in the last 10 years.
Yeah,
facts.
Yo,
So
hold on, y'all are saying that, but that's simply because of the method used by the head coach. Like, and that's what y'all like. It's because of the method that was used by the head coach, bro. That's why you're saying it's tough, because the standard once you won a championship became we have to win a championship. The only reason we're like, because remember, Kentucky's a blue blood, bro. It's a great program. It's gonna find its water level at some point, right? Obviously, it's the first year transitioning to a new coach, but the landscape now is so much easier to make your team relevant. It really is. It's much easier year to year, especially when it's
saying
Kentucky.
that now. Yeah, you saying that now, but coming into this, like, this was the type of situation. Yeah, it's easy blue blood. I get that, but this was a year where people thought we were going to sink for the time being. Not forever. I'm not saying forever, but this thought
just for this year. It was a
this
this year thing. They thought it was
we were going to sink. You know what I'm saying? Like, and to be where we are now and the season we've been having so far, and all these top 25 teams that we beat, for one, I can go on and on, Duke, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Like, that's a super duper plus. You know, I get who we are, I get who we've been, but yeah, man, we was expected to sink this year, and I think
they underestimated Pope. I think they.
Yeah, 1,000%.
I don't think people really saw like the job he did prior to getting there.
Yeah,
and because he was winning with the same like type of players.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
He has no tournament wins though.
Yeah, but what school? Where was he at? Was it Utah? Where was he at before?
BYU, right?
BYU.
Yeah.
And again, like this is a program where you have a lot of stuff that kind of holds you back from being successful.
Yeah.
Right. So like obviously the tournament win things I get, but to simply build a relevant program that's competing, bro. That team he had multiple wins against Gonzaga. You know what I'm saying? And teams that were pretty good. Now, tournament success is subjective.
He always and I'm with you. He always had good regular seasons. Like me and myself and Ed, I've searched the nigga. I do research on shit like that. Like he never really, as far as the regular season, not tournament. As far as the regular season, he never really had a bad season. Now his formula always worked. But now, BYU and Kentucky, you get different type of players. So I trusted him in a way. Yeah, BYU, you're gonna get this certain type of players, but when you go to Kentucky, you have the same formula, but now you're able to get better talent. So I think I never really like had no faith in dude because based off what I've seen him do at BYU, but I don't know. I think the tournament success is what got to niggas. Like, yeah, he's good, but he gets to the tournament and he sinks and he loses first round.
His mic went out?
Huh? What happened?
Okay, cheers. I thought
it sounded like it went out unless I can't hear him now.
Yeah.
Nah, Ted stopped talking for sure.
Okay.
Right.
I would say they cut him out. Okay. All right. Well, until he circle back, North Carolina took a risk against NC State 197-73. And I really just wanted to end this off real quick with just highlighting Dylan Harper. He had 34 points last night with efficient from the field, with efficient from three, and willed this team to victory last night. Shut up, Z-Farm.
Y'all can hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you back again.
I got a call. But damn, what was I saying? Oh, as far as the regular season stuff, so I think the tournament success is what hit niggas. I don't think it was the regular seasons, because if you look at all the past 5 years, bro, he get you 20 wins, regardless of where he's at and the talent that he has coming to the school. Now the 0 wins in a tournament, that is a bit of concern, you know what I mean? But I think at Kentucky you get better talent, and I think now that what you getting better talent with the better form with the same formula, you can start seeing wins there. Like, maybe
I got a question for you and Ev, and you only get 5 seconds to answer the question. Who are the 2 head coaches that were at Kentucky before Calipari?
I can't answer that question.
Okay.
Say what? Say it again.
Huh?
Say it again.
I said, who are the 2 coaches prior to Calipari at Kentucky?
Was it Rick? Was Rick one?
No, he was not.
Okay, nah, I can't tell you.
Okay, I was just making sure.
Wasn't it a black dude?
The reason why I say that is because if you notice the thing with Kentucky, what they've always done is after they have a long tenured coach, they hire a guy like a Mark Pope. And if it works, it works. But it's easy to fire him if it doesn't.
Yeah, it makes sense. Who were the 2 coaches before?
I believe it was Billy Gillespie, and the one after him was because Tubby was right before Billy Gillespie. But y'all,
my next was gonna be Tubby. My next was gonna be Tubby, but I thought that was kind of older a little bit. Like I ain't want to say him, but he did come to mind though. Tubby Smith.
But remember, the coaches, they took chances. They'll take a chance on like a no name, and if it doesn't work out, that's what you do.
Yeah,
it's easy because, like I said, it's easy to fire them.
Makes complete sense.
So that's all I'm saying. That's why when he brought up the tournament wins thing, because this is how it goes. Remember North Carolina fired or not fired. Dean Smith retired. They hired Bill Guthridge, and then they had a couple of no-name guys until they finally went and got Roy Williams.
Nah, you probably know shit. That's
Sounds like they
I
definitely
hate
yeah.
got
that
That
it.
sound
Ace
like
Dillon went to Rutgers, man.
And you speaking for our tournament success,
Yeah,
like not like no wins type shit, like that aspect.
yeah. Tubby won a championship. The two other guys never did shit. Then Calipari showed up, won a chip, and shut everybody up. He won one chip in 15 years. Y'all weren't complaining. The standard became the national championship, and y'all kept putting people in the pros, so you kept giving them a pass. Calipari didn't get fired by y'all. He just decided to leave.
yeah.
Y'all weren't going to fire him.
Yeah.
Yeah, they was finna give him one more year.
Wes, I don't hate it, but I do wish that there was like I get the man. I don't even know, bro. I wish they was on a better program.
Man, that shit is bad, bro.
Yeah, I wish it was in a better
top
program.
Players need to go to top programs, man.
I mean, I can't fault them for wanting to just. Go there.
I mean, it's also the problem with what we keep talking about. You can't just have two freshman lottery picks and think you're guaranteed to be good.
That's going to get you into the.
They could have gone to fucking Kentucky, and we don't know how it would have worked out. That's what the whole thing is, Wes. It's like
if they were at Kentucky with the squad they got right now,
you would like to believe that. You would like to believe that. But then if you brought those two guys, which transfers don't show up and aren't on the team?
You probably don't get Lamont. You probably don't get Ace. You probably don't get Jax. Jax probably stay in the league.
So wait, you think Oweh would have came there or would have transferred to Kentucky after? All right.
Yeah.
With Dylan Harper coming in, you think?
I don't.
Think about it.
Yeah. I'll take it back. Yes, I do. Yes, I do.
You don't believe that?
Nah, I do. Maybe Jax, maybe Lamont.
That's my only point in regards to it is that, like, yes, you can go get these lottery picks. It doesn't mean that the college team is going to be good, and that's why when we watch Ace Bailey and we watch Dylan Harper, we know they're supremely talented based on who's on the other side. But it's not just two players that's required to win.
Yeah.
I mean, the team around them just complete dog shit, though. I mean,
yeah, but I don't blame Dylan for wanting to stay home. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, like that. That's all it was. If they were on a mediocre program right now, that's one of the last outs. They would be a top 6 seed right now. That's how good this team is, or at least these two guys are. They need to just. I wish they would be in, but they're not going to be in. It's unfortunate.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean they're both really, really, really good. I agree.
But they can't beat the big teams like us. So, they'd probably be a one and done, if anything. Probably not going to get far in the tournament. So,
Z-Farm, who's your team?
Rutgers Rutgers not making the fucking tournament?
The Big Ten tournament, yeah.
Oh, well, everybody makes that shit.
I'm talking about winning the first round. Talking about winning the first round.
What team are you a fan of?
Is it not just
from Maryland?
Oh, I didn't hear you.
You're the Maryland fan. I'll be right back, guys. Let me use the bathroom real quick. But yeah, that's the last game.
The top pick though. That's center.
For sure. Shout out Queen.
You rock with Queen, West?
Yeah, I like his game.
So the
I'll root for him. I hope he don't go to the fucking Rockets like they're projecting him to. That's the only team I hope he don't go to. He can go to OKC. He can go to all these. He can fucking go to Golden State for all I care. If he go to Houston, bro, I'm not. I can't support that. It's the only team I can't support.
Why, bro? They got a young team.
I don't like Houston, bro. I don't know.
You funny.
I don't like Houston, man. Listen, hold on. Where he marked right now? If he were to go to Atlanta, I'm cool. San Antonio, shit, bag up Wemby. Yeah, I'm cool. Ain't worried about fucking Houston.
West, I got the job done yesterday, bro. First blowout I seen in a little minute.
They suck. I'm not talking about them.
Y'all beat the in-state rivalry, bro. NC State. Yeah, my dog West gave up early, man. You still can get in, bro. Don't don't
Fuck
don't
about
count
getting in.
don't count yourself out until you officially out, bro.
Get in, and lose in the play-in. I'm cool.
We're the only top 20 that plays it. Okay.
I ain't gonna lie, y'all definitely will be in the play-in though. Definitely. But y'all can
UNC
win the
in the first four
play-in,
don't even
bro.
sound right for real.
Yeah, that's where North Carolina would be though. They'd be that first four in, get the little play-in. But y'all gonna play a weak ass team, bro. You know what I mean? They should win that game and get
We
in
are
it.
the little weak ass team, nigga.
They got him as of right now as the first four out.
Oh damn, never mind.
Yeah, because it's first four in San Diego State, Oklahoma, Arkansas, Wake Forest. Last four out: VCU, Georgia, SMU, North Carolina.
North Carolina down there got to beat Duke.
Yeah.
Yeah, you might as well chalk it up, gang.
Got to win a couple games in the tournament or in the ACC tournament. Like get out the first two games, but no, it's definitely a down year for Carolina. There's no way around it. You just got to kind of see and hope that we win some players in the transfer portal because as far as high school recruiting, we are not it.
We
You got one. You got one
Yeah, we
though.
got
You got
one,
one.
but I mean, I kind of you got to kind of see what Hubert's vision is, and then also we guys got to be honest. Some of the recruits have just not panned out. Like I think Cadeau fucking sucks.
Yeah, that's true. That's
Like,
very
what I
true.
mean? Some of these recruits just haven't panned out.
Drake hasn't been good enough.
So it is what it is.
I had some high hopes in dude, bro. I thought he was gonna be good. I thought he just needed his chance, bro. That's all I
We
thought it
had
was.
Nasir, same shit. Little was supposed to be a guy came and stunk up the joint. Was only good for getting rebounds, second chance opportunities. And playing some defense every now and
we've missed. We whiffed on some recruits, bro. It's just it is what it is. But
we didn't whiff. They just didn't live up to the hype. That's on them now.
Yeah,
I ain't putting that on our program.
All right. I mean, the teams that have won in North Carolina were very, very talent heavy. You know what I'm saying? We did have a lot of super talented teams. So,
bro, y'all
biggest
bench,
issue though,
y'all
bro,
bench,
it's our
y'all
bigs.
bench is dog shit, bro. The bench and the bigs is dog shit,
it's
bro.
a bad year, bro. It's a bad year. It's a bad year.
Well, I mean, our bench was supposed to be fine if our real issue is the bigs, because the bench was supposed to just be Drake and Ian, and Ian's a player. Like Ian is super tough. Drake,
Georgia Smith looked good as shit again.
Yeah, niggas try to convince you that.
Oh shit, I'm not on mute.
So what that got to do with anything?
Bro, she is.
Niggas try to convince you though that like
she's
weight
back,
doesn't mean
bro.
anything.
Her music sucked now, but goddamn. Glad she took her health seriously.
Nothing to do with nothing, man.
They said Lizzo starting to lose some LB. Niggas are nasty though.
Yeah, I seen that on the timeline. I'm glad that people are prioritizing their health. It's major.
Hey, so I know you're Carolina. What's your non-biased sleeper team to win it all?
No, Ole Miss.
Oh, you did say that. You did.
Ole Miss and Texas Tech. Those are two teams that they fit the criteria. The teams they can force their way of play on any team they face. They're scrappy, and they both can lose very easily. So it's that's that's what you look at with a dark horse team. It's like can they just get hot for a 5-6 game run and be nice? Those are the two teams that, to me, really fit that criteria. Like, if they're playing their best ball going into the tournament, you're going to have to see them.
Okay, that's cool. What about you, D-Mac? Or have you, like, watched
I don't think I can give you a good educated guess on that. But it's
okay.
a tournament. I mean, I've always approached the tournament the same way. It's going to be fun to watch. I'm going to have a lot of fun watching it. I'm not great as far as the analysis of college basketball is concerned when it comes to teenagers. So, no, I'm excited to watch. I think got a lot of really good teams, a lot of great teams, and it's always going to be a lot of fun, interesting matchups. So, no, I'm just watching for sport.
Yeah, I feel that. I like it how it is more balanced this year though. Like it ain't those top, you know what I'm saying, top two where it just gonna look like they just gonna run through shit. Nah, the best teams can lose round one this year to anybody.
Florida is not losing round one.
You know what's
I mean
crazy?
that's one out of 100 that'll be in there though. Like I'm saying for far as a whole, the whole tournament will be more balanced.
Yeah, I'm looking at these matchups, bro. I see enough. I know this isn't the official bracket. It's bracketology still, but Towson versus Wisconsin, man. Towson would upset the shit out of them. I see it right now. I don't think Wisconsin get past that fucking matchup. I think Towson's hot too. I think they won 12 straight. Obviously, they play in the CAA, but they fucking good. Like they can hoop. Towson might be one of those teams like be like, damn, that might be the miracle run.
The problem with Towson is they're a team that if they don't survive their conference tournament, they won't make the tournament because only one team will get in. That's the issue with them, is that they have to make sure that they don't slip up at all. Because they're not getting it. They're not getting it as an at large. It happened to them a couple years ago where they were nice as shit, lost the conference tournament, and they didn't get in. They didn't get in the field of 68.
And that's how last year wasn't that McNeese State, right?
Yeah,
Then they had pretty much
32-4, and
but they told them they had to win the whole thing though. That's crazy.
Yep.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
Shout out to Will Wade though, landing on his feet.
Yeah. That's crazy that you win 25 plus games, but then they tell you if you don't win a conference tournament, you can't get in.
That shit happens once every year, bro. What happened to Drake University a couple of years ago, where they were like 30-4, like 29-4, lost in the championship of their conference tournament, didn't get in. And then that next Tuesday they was playing in the NIT.
Yeah, that's crazy, bro. That's crazy. I feel like if you can at least get 20, you should have a good enough chance to get in. But McNeese won 25, 26, then at 30, and they wasn't even an automatic bid to get in. They won so many games, and then you tell me that I gotta win the whole thing to get in. Like that's jank as hell. Like what you mean? We got the most wins out the whole tournament, but we don't get an automatic bid. That just doesn't make sense to me.
Yeah, it's really a two-man conference over there because they got USC Wilmington, but Towson's beat them both times, so we'll see.
Yeah, I'm just saying, like that's the thing about when tournament season starts, like you know what I mean, because they'll be 7-8 point favorites, and then just get caught on a Friday afternoon at 3:00.
Did things die down?
Well, I was just asking them. Well, I just asked Sosa and D-Mac, they dark horse team. What you had asked me like 2 weeks ago. I know you rocking with Florida.
Yeah. Funny enough, we bought a
Bro, is Florida really a dark horse?
Well, I didn't call him a dark horse, and I probably wouldn't.
Well, it was he didn't. Yeah, he didn't say dark horse.
Be the favorite, bro. Real dark horse is like Texas A&M or some shit, man.
Yeah, but I didn't call him dark horse at the time.
Yeah, he didn't say dark horse. He just said He said a non-biased answer.
Yeah, that's why I think it's probably gonna win it all, to be honest.
Yeah,
but actually, in here, as I thought about this morning, as y'all noticed, I've been started last week. Different warm-up questions for the show. It was supposed to be one thing you'll change about the NFL today, but like I said, the way the room was going, I just pivoted from that real quick. So I'll keep that in the tuck. We're also going to rank our top 10 teams in college basketball who we really think can win it all in order. So not today, but that's one of these days we're going to start the show with that. So whether it's Duke at 1, Auburn at 1, it didn't work our way on down. Maybe Merlin will be 10, Z Farm. You never know. Maybe Merlin will be 9. What you think, Z Farm?
I'm putting them higher. I don't care.
That's my dark horse. They not gonna win it. But
Merlin not no fucking dark horse. Fuck out of here, man.
What you mean?
Merlin not no dark horse, man. They not winning shit. They not gonna like. Come on, man. They not gonna be no real
going further than
contention for
Kentucky.
that shit. Nah, I ain't with you. We'll see,
brother. You going home first round?
No, he'll be not.
You want to bet that?
Okay.
Let me see something.
You want to bet that?
Nope. So basically I'm blind bet with.
So you talking for show. So you talking for show purposes.
I'm betting with Long
for sure.
Beach State. Okay.
For sure. I get it.
You talk to turn the show up.
Yeah, I get it.
Yeah.
You know the show do be needing niggas like you sometimes.
Y'all would play UNC Greensboro first round.
I like us going further than y'all, and I give y'all a game spread, and I give y'all a whole game spread.
They would play UNC Greensboro, and then they would play Illinois.
I get my and I said it since day one, and my dog did say the same thing. Fully healthy, I like us against anybody, and I'm stamping it. Facts.
Yeah.
Stamping it.
I like a lot of the Big Ten teams against y'all. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Crazy as hell.
I like
Put
a lot
down.
of Big Tens. Illinois, Maryland.
Illinois,
Maryland, Wisconsin.
Remember this, just remember
you're on your own with Illinois. Maybe Maryland.
Illinois would shoot them out the game.
Maryland won't beat us, bro. I promise you, they won't beat us.
We're stopping Owe.
How to retire jersey.
We're stopping Owe.
Maryland's not beating us, bro.
Owe ain't scoring 10 points against us. I tell you that right now.
Bro, what?
Owe ain't scoring that 10 points against us. We got to have him boxed.
Okay.
You're gonna see what a real NBA talent is right there.
Okay.
You fun, bro.
All right. Okay.
Nah, funny, bro.
I get it though. You know what I'm saying? It was down. Niggas come out the mic, say some outlandish shit to turn it back up, build conversation. I get it though. You know, I give niggas some cool points.
Who stops Dree Queen on the Kentucky podcast right now?
I'm okay with Amari down there with him.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, all they do is take him for him to put the ball on the floor one time. Boop, bop, easy. Bye. To the round.
Yep. Drop back. They got to crash. Wide open. Kobe Gillespie for three. Yep. I know what's going on.
We got a footer for him, gang. And he not no slow moving ass footer either. He can actually move.
Like I said, step up.
We got the best defenders in the Big Ten. Don't worry about that.
Put the ball on the floor, get to the cup, spin move. What are you gonna do? He gonna jump? He gonna spin? What your man gonna do? Jump at him, of course. Guess what? Wait for him. Go nice up and under. 2 points. Thank you.
And
so y'all gonna come down, turn over, come back, Tracy ball, boom, boom. Now just like that. It's getting ugly. They got
listen, man. We might have the deepest roster, deepest starting five in the Big Ten right now.
I just see what you sent me, Ari. Number of freshmen playing starting minutes.
That shit might.
I know we passed that already.
We might have the best starting five in the Big Ten, bro. Like that's crazy.
What she said?
She sent me something about number of starters playing starting minutes. Number of freshmen playing starting minutes on top 10 teams. Not a lot. And then Z from DMAC just sent me this. Overwhelming sentiment after confirmed multiple national recognition. Okay. Yeah, that's probably true. I don't know. Lakers probably just said fuck it. I don't know. Mm-hmm.
Probably want to keep their assets.
Yeah. Probably gonna take a bigger swing this offseason, to be honest.
Yeah. I mean, what was that? What, 29, 30, or what was it, 31 they traded? And
yeah.
That's really all their assets.
I ain't gonna hold you.
Isn't there
seems like the league could have stepped in, man.
Yeah, because doesn't the NBA then have to figure out did they just rescind this
why
and
he
go
was
back
failed,
on it?
Yeah, that's crazy.
I feel like
no funny.
That
is Jay.
Ari, it's for sure
like
a PR statement.
buyer's
I'm just saying,
remorse
it's
and
interesting
said,
that they
"Fuck it,
came
we
out
fell
that
in this
stronger
thing."
defense as far as that's concerned. You gotta look into it now, right?
That's why the Hornets are pissed. The Hornets are pissed at this shit.
They had buyer's remorse and said, "Fuck it, we actually think we overpaid for this nigga.
Yep.
Let's hit reset."
No, they definitely did. They definitely did. I ain't gonna lie, but
yep, exactly what it is, bro. Don't forget, coming up at 3 p.m., y'all will be on the main stage talking about subscribers for the Fact and Stats Playback Room, and things of that nature. For everything. Shout out to you guys, man. But I am prepping for that. Not prepping like it's some real interview, but it's just me being myself, just talking about the fact in that room. And this is you guys' constant commitment and loyalty and support for the platform, which I cannot wait to shout y'all out, man. Hopefully y'all pull up to the show, pull up to the main stage today. No, I'm shouting all y'all out. No funny.
Yeah, sir. I'll be there, brother.
That's on Playback.
Yeah, it's like a little main stage joint. You'll see it as soon as you go on the app.
Okay. All right.
John got like motherfucking like 150K motherfucking joints. Followers.
But one of these days, I think it's gonna be next week, Monday or Tuesday. We're gonna make the top 10 teams in college basketball that we think have a real shot, like a pecking order, like FanDuel, like championship odds. We're gonna make our own version of it. Top 10 to 15, something like that. Obviously 14, 15 not really too realistic, but yeah.
That's cool. I start off right now. Duke number 1, minus 500. I'm jazzing.
Bro, you can, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
I'm jazzing, bro.
I ain't gonna lie, bro.
Since I know you Jordan Woods, all y'all did was
Spence at minus 500. Oh,
all y'all did was get let down. Yeah, Miles. I probably thought the playback after that. We'll probably tell us when the big game today.
I swear, and West too, because West
okay, no. Time out. Do you know
I
what
just
let down
hope
means?
you niggas have this same, bro. Talking a couple.
You know, Duke
weeks,
only let me down twice.
Talking
right?
a couple weeks, bro. Talking a couple weeks.
You know, Duke literally only
I
let me
hope
down
you
twice.
niggas come around, because you know you
Twice.
niggas are good. You niggas are good for ghosting.
Let down is two different
Y'all
things.
niggas are good for ghosting. I ain't gonna lie, you niggas ghost. Like you niggas don't even show face.
You weren't even in here the other day, gang. You know what they said? If Duke lose, I don't think you was in here yet. They said if Duke lose, they gonna be gone for 3 days. Jordan Woods was like 3 days. Good was like shit, 3 days. Nigga, they're gonna be gone, gang.
3 days.
Oh, so they already preparing. Okay,
but they already got their
sure.
mind made up. Miles is not a me
man.
thing. It's a them thing, Miles. They got to reach out to you for you to be on the main stage.
Y'all boys, man. Y'all Duke guys. I see what West be talking about, man. I see what West be talking about with y'all guys.
I don't think I only, like I said, I only been let down twice. I only seen 2 crazy teams in my lifetime. Every other team I seen that was good won. Only been let down by Duke twice. So let down, no. Sorry, brother.
That's just crazy.
You said twice. That just shows how much good of a team y'all had, bro. Talk soon though.
What you mean? We won. I mean, we had good teams, but we never had great teams. We had good teams, no great teams.
Hey, is Duke last national championship that Justice Winslow year? That's their last.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Think about it, right? I can say it in y'all terms, right, bro? Think about it.
And they come in here popping it every day though.
The Ravens let you down every year. The Bengals went to the Super Bowl and let you down. That's a letdown. What the Bengals did this season, that's not a letdown. Niggas suck. So how could you get let down when you miss the playoffs? It is what it is. The team's ass.
Bro, you can say all that, bro. I just hope you guys show y'all face, bro, because I know you niggas are good for going ghost. And we had never heard from you niggas till the next week.
Like I said, brother, it's probably only about 3 teams in the nation that's gonna make me think. The rest of them niggas, bye.
But no funny, as a nigga that's new to college basketball, y'all was lying. Them niggas, they got some decent games. Tween.
Let me tell you something.
You just gotta watch.
Let me just tell Tween. Let me just tell you this, right? It's a difference. There's a difference from a team going out there and winning, and then a team going out there and beating the shit out of niggas. We beat the shit out of niggas. Think about that.
But y'all don't play nobody.
We not sitting in a 1 point.
Bro, y'all don't play nobody.
Okay.
Bro, we not sitting in a 1 point game with freaking Virginia State.
Please pull up their schedule. He talking crazy, bro. Bro, you be dominant, bro. I ain't gonna lie, you be talking crazy,
it's called being dominant. Like
you know what's crazy?
We're not about to sit here and play.
Y'all don't play nobody.
What you mean?
I do hope bracketology is true.
You gotta play who's in front of you, bro. I can't. What you want me to do?
I hope this bracket shit is true.
What do you do?
Because if we match up, I'm telling you right now, I'm taking Maryland. I'm telling you. I'm telling you that rivalry in the in the tournament now. That tournament, that rivalry. And listen, you remember when we used to beat the shit out of Duke? I know you
Defense,
remember
please.
BJ.
Wait,
We used to beat the hell out of y'all. We used to beat the hell out of y'all. And then we went to the Big Ten. We went on the greener pastures.
Wait,
Y'all
hold
stayed.
on.
But listen,
Z-Farm said
I
not gonna
hope
be
we don't
who?
match up. Beat y'all.
Who?
You.
Who?
You.
You must be thinking I'm an MSU fan or
We're
something.
gonna have the best. We're gonna have the better freshmen in that game. By the way, I hope you understand. You better watch out.
No way
You
you
better
think
watch
they
out.
beating Duke, bro. Jesus
better watch out.
Christ. What is happening to the youth? Oh my God.
How many times we beat you before? We got to do it again. Come on now.
It's Maryland versus Duke.
Come on now. That's one of the oldest traditions. Listen, we went on the greener pastures, but before then, we used to beat the shit out of them in ACC competition. When they came to College Park, it was belt, and then we left.
Damn.
And then they got easier competition.
Example, 20. Let me tell you this, right? If the Clippers get first rounded this year, are you gonna be let down? No.
Jesus.
Because what's your
Christ,
realistic
bro.
expectations? Who gives a
That's
fuck?
first round, yeah.
Who gives a fuck? Versus
Exactly.
James Harden when he had that
But why are you
CP3 and he
flexing?
had the Rockets on the ropes, you got let down right there.
Exactly.
Yup.
But why are you flexing on?
Can the
stomping
chat
on
see the schedule?
Miami?
It's a difference.
Can the chat
Why
see the
you-
schedule, please?
Yeah, why are you stepping on beating Miami and stumping on Boston College and Syracuse? Like, what do you gain? California, Stanford? Are
I
we
don't
serious?
care. And do you know how many times I said it's not about the result in the game? Because I already know we're gonna win. How do you look in the win, brother? I don't care. Like, what the fuck?
I mean, you're gonna look a certain way. You're gonna look a certain way against certain teams, though. That's all I'm trying
And
to say.
guess what? We played them teams early when we were ass. We were ass. You know that?
And from hold up, Ev. Just stay right there. Out of that bunch right there that y'all are looking at, guess what? The best team out of that bunch, they lost.
They lost.
Oh God.
That's
what
true,
you mean?
Jordan. That's true.
I mean,
It's a fact. It's a
Oh
fact.
God.
okay.
It's a fact.
When the last time somebody in college
You don't even gotta scroll up, Ev. You can just stay right there,
when
fool.
somebody
right
in
here.
college, when the
Right
last
here.
time somebody in college went
Now
undefeated?
you can scroll one more real quick. Who is that? Incarnate? Who the
Jesus
hell?
Christ.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
What is this right here? What is this? What is this right here?
What the? Oh nah. Oh
What you mean?
oh my. They in the Southland Division. Oh
He
nah.
don't even know where that's. He don't even know where that school at.
That's crazy, gang.
This
Bro,
shit
but
is
you have to
sad,
go
bro.
out. You have to go
And they
out
only
there
put
and
72
win,
points
bro.
on them. What do you think we're gonna do?
It's just
Oh my
like
God.
the Lakers. There's no reason the Lakers supposed to lose to
Shit
the
is
Hornets,
sad,
the
bro.
Jazz. You got to go out there and win. It ain't like, come on, bro. Boston last year. Boston, it don't matter who Boston played. Oh, Jason Tatum dropped 50. It's the Wizards. You go out there and dominate. Simple.
Z-Farm, what are these games you saying you beat Duke? I'm just
Both games in 2013, we smoked y'all. When we were ranked 22 in the world, 2010.
bro, this series, I'm looking at this series results right now, bro. I'm not gonna lie, this look very blue, bro.
Okay. Oh, it looks very blue. It looks very blue, but there's some red in
I
there.
see a lot. It's
And
a
there's
few,
some red in there.
it's some red speckles in there. I see a lot of blue, brother.
Nah, there's not no red speckles. We beat y'all what 5 out of 7 times. 2007, 2004.
I'm saying though, like
Don't
at least Jordan don't come in here and pop it over this shit. Like this shit right here is bad, bro.
No, Tez, he doing the same
y'all
shit.
like, bro, y'all gotta chill, bro. Scroll up, Ev. Scroll up.
We're the Washington Commanders.
Oh, okay. Okay, you see the first L. You see the first one.
Did you and like
For
did you hear
sure.
what I said? Did you hear what I said 2 minutes ago? We were ass. What the fuck?
Oh my gosh, bro. I can't deal with you niggas, bro. Y'all ass.
We were ass in the start of the year, yes.
Win your tournament.
And you know, as
Win
you
your
play,
tournament,
better
be the undisputed one, please. I hope y'all win your own tournament, man. That's all.
He funny as hell, bro.
I don't
Be the number one overall team in the nation,
care
man,
about
please.
winning the ACC
Ed,
tournament.
we being trolled, bro. We being trolled. It's okay.
Please, that's all I
If we
hope.
lose in the ACC championship, guess what? Clap my hands, whoop de doo.
Z-Farm.
We lost, so what? Guess
Win
what?
the tournament,
Now
man.
we
Z-Farm,
focus on
you know
Just
one of
keep
my
everything the
earliest
same.
memories as a human is us coming back from 10 in a minute against y'all to win a game, bro. Like nobody is scared of y'all. Like it's Maryland.
Listen, that's what I hope you
I was
say.
5 years old, bro. 4
The
or 5
Lions
years
were
old.
not scared of the
Like, this
Commanders.
shit-
I hope you keep saying this. This is perfectly fine.
Oh man, here we go.
The Lions
We comparing
10-point favorites against the Washington Commanders, ladies and
comparing the Lions
Listen,
in football, the
upsets
Duke in
happen.
college basketball. Oh my God.
Upsets happen. The better team will win at the end of the day, and
The
it's going to be the
moves that
Maryland
We
Terps.
stoop to,
We'll
bro.
see you soon.
Jesus.
We'll see you soon.
Y'all are crazy, bro.
The Lions to Duke. That don't even sound right.
I mean,
bro.
shit, you acting the same way.
The Lions historically to
You're not
Duke
invincible.
basketball, bro. What are we doing?
Listen, I'm ready, man. This is the best team I've seen, and shit, we should have won the tournament in 2020. I ain't gonna lie, but COVID screwed us. We should have won that tournament, and a lot of people know it. This year, we're coming for it. Blood.
Kentucky
is
had a
there.
mob that year.
Kentucky
had a mob that year.
Nope.
You might
We had a
Nope.
fucking squad, nigga. I
Nope.
ain't gonna lie.
Nope.
We had a squad, bruh.
Y'all
That
been
shit
smoked.
still hurt me to this day. That team never seen
But
a
I
tournament,
was
bro.
so hurt, bro. I was so hurt, bro.
Y'all would have
So
been
hurt.
smoked.
Would have beat y'all ass. I ain't gonna lie.
I was so hurt by the
no.
Kentucky team.
Yeah, Jalen Smith, Anthony Cowan, Dante Scott. Oh my God damn. Listen, Daryl Moore's.
That was a good Maryland mob though, for sure.
Yeah, listen, y'all want to be nuts. I don't give a fuck what y'all say. Y'all want to be shit. We were blowing teams out. We playing comp. We not like Duke, and we weren't playing. We were playing fucking what? Cornell College, whatever the fuck that shit is. We were playing number 11 Ohio State beating them, 18 Iowa beating them, 20
You acting
Illinois
like this
beating
the
them.
first Duke team to be a 1 seed or
Michigan
something,
ranked
bro.
beating
Like
them. We were beating those teams.
like
we
just
ain't
being a
playing no
1 seed,
fucking.
not no
We ain't
regular
playing
shit.
no Cornell College, Seattle University. Who the fuck is Seattle University? Is that even Division I? Come on.
Everybody knows if we played a tougher schedule, we would be no worse in any world than a 2
you wouldn't.
seed.
You wouldn't be a top
No
3 team
worse
in the
in
Big Ten.
any world than a 2 seed.
You wouldn't be a top 3 team in the Big Ten right now. Nope.
All right, bro. Next game, Ed.
Nope. You wouldn't be top 5 in that SEC. Nope.
Wait, who would be who would be the top teams in the Big Ten?
In the Big Ten over you?
Yeah.
Well, first off, you got Michigan. I see Michigan beating y'all.
All right.
Michigan
All
State.
right.
Michigan State, your guys would definitely
Michigan
smoke the shit out of
State.
y'all. Wisconsin, they'd probably be close, but not yet. Maryland would definitely be better than y'all. And Purdue.
Bro.
And
This
Purdue.
is-
If they had their Senate this year, y'all would be smoked.
This
I
is
like 5
crazy.
teams for the Big Ten against y'all. I ain't gonna lie.
Dude
Maybe
said
6.
Michigan State
Maybe
and
6.
Michigan.
If Illinois show me something in this tournament, maybe 6.
They play Illinois Saturday, Z Farm.
Hey, we'll see. What do you say, Tez? What do I know? What do I know?
Shout out, just say shout out to the brotherhood, bro. It's cool.
Yeah, man. But listen,
The overall point is, looking at this shit, this was nothing to flex, bro. This was nothing to, really pop it. Like
George Mason on a that's Georgia Tech. I was about to say, no way y'all got.
Bro,
George
I'm
Mason.
not even trying to flex, bro.
Bro, you told us that you would be surprised that y'all even lose another game, bro.
I mean, it's sports, bro. I don't care. Eventually, you gotta lose.
No. You believe that though. Like you were confidently saying that, and you meant that.
Okay, it is what it is.
In the same week you said that.
You told us Joe Burrow gonna win MVP.
And the same week you said that, you lost to Clemson. So I'm just saying, just be mindful of what you say, bro. Like just
Jordan,
just be humble, bro.
Jordan
Stay
said,
humble, bro.
Clemson might win.
Justice Winslow.
I'm not mad at
Justice Winslow was the last year you won, gang. Just be humble, bro. That's all I'm saying. Just
that
be
year,
humble.
and do you know I only got let down twice? I'm not y'all, bro.
but what do you mean by this letdown stuff? What do you mean? What do you mean by this letdown? What do you mean by this letdown? What do you mean? Are you trying to downplay y'all teams?
Last year, right? Last year was a little different. Caleb Foster got hurt last year. Caleb Foster was key to the offense. He was key.
Bro, this nigga is comedy, bro.
We had to listen up here for y'all the last couple of weeks. Yeah, we without this starter. We without that starter. Yeah, he went down. He went down. We've been in and out the line.
It's a fact.
Like, bro, come on,
It's
bro.
a fact.
This nigga is comedy.
It's a
So
fact.
were you disappointed 2018? Was that one of the years?
Why would I be disappointed in 2018, Z-Phone?
R.J. Barrett, Zion, Trey Jones, Cam Reddish. Basically wasted that year.
It is what it is, brother.
Was that a disappointment?
Yeah, that's a disappointment. Yeah.
But see, y'all only made a lead 8 off that, man. God, man, not even 4.
That shit was terrible.
Well, we know one of them.
Okay.
We know one of them.
Think that Michigan State team showing up. From that you must be thinking about that Michigan State team, not this one.
Yeah,
like
come
this,
on, bro.
like this Michigan State team is good, but come on, like
Okay.
what are we?
Okay.
Like, who would you say is the driving force of that Michigan State team?
Don't matter.
And that's the problem. At least that other team had one name you could say.
I take Cooper Flag at the game. What happens?
Guess what? And you know we got other dogs.
If you
who
take
go get a
Cooper
bucket.
Flag out the game,
Z
You know
Farm
how many
head
people
coach
tried to take
said,
Cooper Flag out the game, and they did.
if you take Cooper Flag out the game, then we have a bunch of dudes, just like they have a bunch of dudes, and it's that on that.
Yep.
Like
If
what?
I grab a
we're gonna
random
let
bench
Cooper
player
Flag
from my
shoot.
team
When
and
we
I
go-
start
when-
a
when
fight
Cooper
with
Flag
him,
tries
We
to
have a
drive,
better
all we're gonna
collection
do,
of
when are you gonna
we
do
have a
it?
better
outside
collection
double.
of guys to play the style of basketball that they play than they do, and
If
then
I get
Cooper's
a
on top
bench
of
player,
that. Like,
if
what
I
do you-
get a redshirt freshman and he tackles him on the court and starts fighting him and they fight back and it's an
All right,
ejection,
and
what are you
God
gonna do?
bless.
then
I'll
we
be in
then
the
we
main stage.
then we have 7 guys that are better than their 7 guys. Like,
Maryland head
How can
coach to close us out said, if Queen was European and white, he'd be the first pick in the draft.
Goddamn right.
he stole that from
I ain't gonna
Twitter.
lie, that's a hot
You
one.
goddamn right. Listen, I ain't gonna lie.
He said that though.
He
stole that from
He
Twitter, bro.
said, he said
This
it.
dude said Baylor.
Listen,
Nobody was beating Baylor in 2020. I'm not gonna say nobody was beating them, but they was on
listen,
the crazy one.
if
Shout
he
out
was
Davion
European and
Mitchell.
white, they call him the second coming to Jokic.
Oh my God,
That's all I'm gonna say.
Davion
That's all I'm
Mitchell
gonna
played
say.
somebody. I can't think.
If he was European and white, Jokic, the shit they be calling they call him the greatest player of all time. They say fuck
Davion
Cooper Flag.
Mitchell. Oh
We got
my
a dog.
God.
He from Maryland.
Davion Mitchell definitely came one
Nah,
of my favorite players.
that Baylor
That Baylor
team.
team was too good, bro.
Bro,
I ain't gonna lie,
Bro.
it was destined for them to win.
Davion Mitchell, bro, like that nigga, bro.
Yeah.
Oh my God,
It was
straight
destined for them to win it all.
barbecue,
I'm not
bro.
gonna lie.
Bro, that was easily Davion and Jarrett was the best backcourt gang. Like that
Bruh,
shit was
it seemed
just.
like everything they threw up, bro. Oh my goodness.
And then they had footers around them, bro. Like them niggas were footers. Like that was just a well put together ass team, bro. That would have been a disappointment if they didn't win.
Yeah. I ain't gonna lie, I was low key disappointed. I'm not necessarily disappointed. I was upset 2 years ago when Marcus Sasser got hurt. That shit hurts. That shit hurt me, bro. I'm like, damn.
Yeah, Sasser,
I'm like, damn.
yeah. Sasser was fucking. That nigga was a dog, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
I could have been rich. I got all the champions right now, all that, bro. Damn.
But
3 for 4.
I gotta get up out of here, y'all. 3 p.m. Pull up to the main stage on Playback, and I probably start the room after. If not, it'll be started for the watch party at 7. Peace, blessings, and love to all. Thank y'all for all the support. Main stage Playback 3 p.m. Playback.tv. Main stage. Thank y'all for all the support. Peace, blessings, and love. Let me go ahead and get ready to talk to these people in 20 minutes. Thank y'all for the constant support, man.